1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Stepped into the scene in 2015, not knowing that we could make it, motivated with the dream. They try to throw us to the crumb side. We gamers over here, yeah. Steady on a mission, but with no competition. They say Kid Smooth is the best spot, representing the best box. Halo Gears, but that's a well, so much for taking them shots. Check Move got the platinums, dog. How many trophies you got? Bongo find the answers, whether you like it or not. The gaming guard built a squad of strong-minded individuals, a diverse collection to deliver news that's monumental. Wanna be a guest, dog? You gotta make a decision. Jimmy, I have you in a state of decay walking in this division. It's a dark day in hell, yeah, before you see sunshine. If you can't hear me, player, go and press rewind. It's the season when I thirst, I drink wine. Best to get yours, money, cause I'ma get mine. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Catch you slipping, I promise I'll show you how I still feel. Let's play a little game, I can show you my weapon, Will. Yo, this is the Weapon Will Podcast, featuring Black Bomb, Kid Smooth, the best spot, Jimmy J Mega Games, Jack Move Johnny, and your host, Broken Games HDR.
April you get maybe 2, and then everything is like kind of like to be announced. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing here for the year. That's like you get like maybe 4 AAA games for the rest of this year, and everything else is to be announced.
I mean, I got other games that I haven't beaten yet, so it's not that big of a deal, but you know.
I feel you, man, but like I said, the backlog is the only thing that's really getting played for me right now, and it's stuff I already beat. So I'm not really. It's not looking good to me. Like everybody keeps asking me, "Why are you playing Avengers?" I'm like, "Well, what the fuck am I supposed to play? There's nothing really to play."
I ain't beat not one game this year yet.
See, look, see what I'm saying? That's crazy. I saw when you tweeted that.
I beat one game released this year, and it was Persona 5 Strikers.
That's good.
How is that? Is that worth it or not?
I platinumed that game. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you buy that game, I would buy it on PC.
What game?
Because Persona 5 Strikers. If I would, I would buy the game.
I heard people are disappointed with it versus the regular Persona 5.
Actually, the game is fine. The game is really fun to play. That's not the issue. The issue with the game is that like it has like this weird like
right?
No, nothing was cut to my knowledge anyway. The main issue with Strikers to me is like there's like this little EXP stuff you gotta get, and if you're trying to get all of it, the game makes it really hard to get it unless you do a new game plus on the hardest difficulty. But on the hardest difficulty, you can get killed in one hit. So yeah, so I would just say like probably just get the PC version and like probably like mod your way around that or some shit. But aside from that, I like the game. I like the gameplay. It was fun. I was expecting it to be just a straight up Muso clone, but it's actually more in line with Persona than it is a Muso game.
Let me ask you a question as somebody that hasn't played it, because I'm looking at it. What's the difference between that and the regular one?
Wait, which one? This and the
Persona
regular
5
Muso
and
game?
Persona 5 Strike. What's the difference?
Well, Persona 5 is a turn-based RPG, and Strikers is more of an action RPG. Like, you actually control your teammates. You can switch between your teammates. They brought back, like, all the elements and stuff that made Persona 5 what Persona 5 is, aside from the turn-based stuff. It's still there. Like, you still got all-out attacks. You still... Buffs and debuffs actually matter a lot in that game, to my surprise. So, yeah, I like the game. I don't know if I would say spend $60 for it, But I mean, it's a good, playtime. I think it took me like 40 hours to beat it. So
that's clearly shorter than the original.
yeah, honestly, I prefer it that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
I can see that.
What's up, everybody?
so
Everybody doing today?
What's up,
tired
E?
as hell.
I'm doing all right.
All right, everybody's good. Jack's dying. Okay.
Hey, yo, is he?
Or I was wondering if Jack is alright over here, man. I saw that.
Yo,
tweet.
Jack, you good?
I don't know shit.
Yeah, what the hell you mean? I don't know.
Just now.
Hey yo, Jack. I need you not to die because then all these jokes is gonna go to waste. I got in the tub.
Hey man, if I ain't on the next podcast, you know what happened, dog.
Hey,
I hope you rolling out tomorrow to check, bro.
Hey man,
Alright, just
It's
making
crazy.
sure.
it's crazy. Jack sound completely just like Jack when he's sick. That means you just
I
a sick
mean-
nigga all the time. You just a sick nigga.
listen, I don't know. I don't know. Shit is crazy.
I don't want these jokes to go to waste, man. I gotta let these things fly. So,
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
but I just can't do it now because then next week if you're not here, then I'm gonna be looking like the bad guy. They gonna be putting everything I said about you all over Twitter, and I'm like, all right, I got me.
If I die, I give you permission to use the joke. Still, there you go.
All right, cool, bro. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. There you go.
If Jack died, would you cancel the podcast for that week?
For
No.
what?
No.
Yo, somebody asked him this before he said that.
No.
I ain't got enough clout to be canceling no podcast.
It depends on how much news.
For the week. I'm
I
not
ain't got-
saying permanently.
I ain't got enough clout, man.
It depends on how much news happens that week, bro.
And BG said the bag never stops. I'm like, God
Hey,
damn,
man.
bro.
It be like that.
It depends. Like if it's a little bit dry, like if it was this week, like I'm not too excited about nothing that happened this week. If it was this week, then yeah, I would cancel it for Jack. But if it was hot and steaming out there next week, I gotta talk about something. I gotta talk about it, dog. Jack would understand.
Hey, man.
You'd give him a moment of silence, though, at the very least, right?
Yeah, he get that. He would get that.
Okay.
Moment of saying, I guess. Most of the viewers don't fuck with me though, so it wouldn't even matter for real.
Oh,
They
man,
be like, oh,
That's
shit,
not
that nigga-
true.
They be like, shit, that nigga gone. Oh, okay.
I mean, they
Nah,
claim
that's
they love
definitely
you,
not
but
true.
when you ask for that support, they don't show up for that.
All right.
You know,
Damn, that's
It'd
crazy.
be awesome.
I feel like the chat might like Jack the most out of everybody on the podcast.
That's definitely not true.
Nah, I think that is true. I think
That's
Jack.
true,
I think you're the. I think they like you the most.
Yeah,
Nah, they
maybe.
probably fuck with They
Or
probably fuck
Bond, maybe. No, not
with-
Smooth.
Yeah, they
Definitely
fuck
no.
with
Not over-
They just like
not
fucking
over
with
Jack.
Smooth. They like fucking with Smooth. They
Jack,
like
it's
fucking
you.
with Smooth.
It's
A
Jack.
lot of them
Nah.
find Bond annoying.
Yeah, it's you, Jack. It gotta be.
We find Bond annoying. That ain't nothing new.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
man.
when Bond say he too busy to be on, I'm like, all right, cool. No, we ain't nothing
Nah,
to
Bob
do about it.
got his followers though. He got his dudes.
There's a lot of you know what's funny, like just like what's his name, Samuels has a bunch of followers. Like I feel like Bond has like very similar followers. His demographic are like dudes who want to be like the macho or like the macho guy or seen as the man. Like I feel like those are Bond's like biggest fans. Like those dudes who think they're the man because Bond feels like he's the man. So I feel like those are his followers.
I'm going to say before I joined Weapon Wheel and when I used to listen, Bond was my favorite.
Why? Why?
You still feel like that now?
He was my favorite.
And how do you feel
Huh?
now?
You still feel like that?
I don't have a favorite now, but
Oh, you just dislike us equally now.
I don't dislike anybody.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Nah, them sweaties like Bond. They know it. Them sweaties like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think me and Mocha are near the bottom. BG's probably middle tier. Jack, you're
I'm
definitely at the
definitely
top.
at the bottom.
Mm.
People hate
Yeah,
me.
me and Mocha are down there.
Nah,
They hate
nah.
me.
Nah, I'm number
Yeah,
one.
it will go Jack, Bond, it would be a tie between Smooth and Jimmy. Excuse me,
Nah.
Smooth and BG. I meant to say Jimmy,
Yeah.
and then me and Mocha at the bottom.
I think I got y'all beat.
And I'm
But
under you. I'm at the
A
very
lot
bottom.
of people hate Jimmy though, man. I don't know why. A lot of
Yeah.
people
People
hate
don't even
Jimmy.
remember I exist, so that's. I
don't
think
know.
I got it worse than you, Mocha.
People-
No one has it worse than me.
that might be better though.
Nobody.
I don't know. I think people like you, Blaine. I just think they don't like Nintendo, but I think they like you as a person.
Oh, you said like
No, that's true though. That's true though. They just don't like that you like Nintendo.
Like you know what would put you above, like equal tier with Jack if you were a PlayStation fan. You would
Like in
automatically
PlayStation?
yeah, you would automatically go level with Jack if you like PlayStation. They would love you. You got to make that switch. You might want to do that. You know, pull a MBG.
I don't know.
He already
He'll
tried it
put
with
it-
Xbox. That shit didn't work.
He'll switch, he'll switch to PlayStation when they remake Ape Escape. You'll see a PlayStation logo and everything on this page. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I saw you pulled out an Ape Escape tweet the other day. Something about the soundtrack, I think.
Yeah,
can't
I beat the Ape Escape 2 and 3 this past week.
I can't believe they made 3 of them trash games. I had no idea until you said it.
Oh no, there's like 10 Ape Escape games.
Oh no. That's exactly why that Japanese studio don't exist no more.
Wow.
How you make a trilogy of trash? It happens, man. That's why Sony's an American studio now.
Hate to see it.
About to go get some water.
Oh man.
On the real though, Jack, get tested. We care about you. I care about you. And yeah, if you need to chill out, just take it easy for the next 14 days.
Make sure you study for that test, Jack.
Oh, you can have it. You got this shit for 14 days. God damn.
No, when you get it, they make you quarantine for 14 days.
Oh,
It's still
shit.
14. I thought it was 10 now.
Oh, I don't know. I thought
No,
it
I'm
was
not sure.
14.
I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
know. Somebody I recently know. They said it's
Damn,
different.
I want to. Do I need to go get that test, man? I don't know.
You should.
Quarantine and then
I got the
no-
vaccine, so I got the first one. I still got to go with the second one in like 2.
But he said he can't taste anything. More than
Yeah,
likely,
that's
you
the
have
best
it.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the best one.
yeah.
No, that's one of the first symptoms.
Go get tested.
That taste and smell I heard. If you got that combo, yeah.
Yes, a wrap.
How you get COVID and you stay inside all day though, Jack? I'm trying to.
I don't know, man.
Nah,
I be going to the post office and shit. I don't know. I wear my mask everywhere I go, though. I wear my
I
mask
went to the
everywhere.
post office the other day. It was like 50 people in there. I said, yo, I know COVID's a thing, right? And I walked right out that bitch. That's crazy. All in there chilling.
You can't even go into the post office without your mask on. They be on your ass. Lord.
Yeah, but when you got that many people, the dudes in the back is pulling their shit down and all kinds of, they getting
Hey,
crazy.
yo, what?
Oh, no.
Hey, you.
They mask.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm out of here. Yeah, but Jack, you posted some funny looking food and then you posted that after. I'm like, yo, where did you get that food from?
What you mean? What
was that?
All
Pizza
my
roll?
food is delicious. Oh, you talking about them?
that
Hey,
was-
man, it was tamales. Why y'all be hating on my tamales, though?
That shit looked disgusting, bro. I was like, what is that?
Beef tamales, yo. Shit's good.
I thought a tamale was a vegetable, but I.
You thought a tamale was a... Hold on, what?
Yeah, like one of those, those Mexican dishes.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
The Mexican dish, but it's not a vegetable.
I only like my tamales cooked by black people, though. You know the vibes. Yeah.
Black-owned tamales.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, it's almost 6 o'clock. Listen, I don't think a lot of stuff happened this week. I think it's going to be very similar to last week, where we're only going to discuss a few topics for most of the podcasts. So let's do these intros. Jack.
Yeah, man, what's good, man? What's popping? That's it.
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, J-Maker Games? I'm here. Street Fight in the back. Okay.
Mocha.
Hi, everybody.
Landrew.
Hey, how's it going?
and game inspection.
What's up, y'all?
Right. I assume Smooth is just gonna be walking in late. So yeah, and Bond is out today. So no Bond tails. All right. Clap it up for that. Woo, no Bond tails. We get to, actually just stay on topic today.
I think there's a chance he might show up late.
Oh god. We gonna be going by then. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be well going by that. All right. So yeah, Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 274. Check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. Check out the Weapon Wheel Patreon, support us on there. Them After Dark's been hitting, I've heard. I'm biased, but I've heard from the streets that them After Dark's been hitting. So, you should check that out. For $6 a month, you get, 4 episodes every Sunday. So, check those out. You can also get access to the Weapon Wheel Discord by supporting the Patreon or by becoming a member of the channel. You also get some custom emotes and chat badges to use in the chat. If you want to submit a video to be featured during Weapon Wheel Podcast, like the Street Fighter video you're looking at right now, if you want to display your skills, just send me an email to weaponwheelpress@gmail.com. All right. So we're going to get right into quick news first. Right. So we're going to breeze through this quick news. Stop me if there's anything you want to jump in and say about this. So Gotham Knights has been delayed to 2022.
As expected.
Yes. Snore.
No,
I didn't even know it was coming out this year.
Y'all bugging.
Listen, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I usually don't do this, right? Because y'all know I'm Mr. Cynical. I'm skeptical of every game until until I see something more solid. I'm not like y'all. I don't get excited for every little game that comes out. But I think Gotham Knights is going to be heat. Y'all can put me on record that if the game comes out and it's complete asses, y'all might then y'all can make me look stupid. But usually I'm right, and I want to put that on record. I think Gotham Knights is going to be really good because I was really impressed by the first showing, and that was like pre-alpha or alpha. So I think I was real impressed, and the graphics looked good for pre-alpha. So I think and the gameplay did too. So I'm actually looking forward to Gotham Knights.
I think it's a good delay. There's things that they want to do with the game, and the more they delay it, the further it pushes it away from the current gen, and it keeps us on this new gen. So I want that too. I didn't want them to release it on PS4 and Xbox One. So I'm glad that they delayed it.
Okay. Anybody else looking forward to Gotham Knights? No.
Don't care about superheroes.
I'm just tired of Batman, bro.
That game will be guaranteed.
Well, I mean, Batman ain't in it, so it's the perfect game for you, sir.
Batman's fatherless orphans. Okay. I don't like
man, his wards. You don't want to play as his wards? Dang.
No. Hell no.
All right, man. Well, okay. For anybody who still wants to buy that Mario 3D All-Stars game, Nintendo is reminding all of you it is being delisted at the end of the month. So if you haven't gotten screwed by Nintendo, just know the time is ticking. Your time is running out to be completely screwed by Nintendo and to play 3 games for $60 that you could practically play for free on emulators. Okay? So make sure you go pick those up if you want.
Did you pick it up?
No. Mm-mm. I don't.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, what up?
All right.
Yeah, I don't believe those 3D Mario games are actually that great as people claim for them to be. I think they're overhyped.
I forgot you're a Knack supporter, right?
Oh, I'm not at all, sir. Listen. Knack has some, as you would say, it has some charm. It oozes charm.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It has some charm to it. Don't hate. Don't hate. I prefer 2D Marios. That's just me. Ooh, okay. So the Among Us airship map is coming out March 31st. Jack, what's up? You think you reviving that? Going back to it?
I go back and check it out. I'm kind of over Among Us though, man. I'm gonna check it out though. If I like it, I'll fuck with it.
If the airship map is heat, we gotta do another Weapon Wheel PSP Among Us game night. You gotta let me know if the new map is.
That's still not on PlayStation, is it, Jad?
Of course not. Come on, man.
Mm.
Yo, damn, Yoshida over there just chilling with the new role.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
man. You know the vibes.
Damn.
PC over everything.
Okay. Age of Empires is getting an event on April 10th. So anybody who's an Age of Empires fan, you can look out for that. I actually am, so I'm actually looking forward to getting back into that series. Microsoft is bringing auto HDR to PC. So anybody who doesn't know, auto HDR is it's not the same quality as real native HDR, but pretty much what it does is it just estimates the HDR and then it elevates the SDR level to what it would be for each game. So it's currently being tested. It's not fully released, but that's coming to PC.
So all games get to look ugly. Okay.
Why you saying that?
Nah, HDR don't look right on everything.
No, everything, but you could toggle it on and off.
No, sometimes I don't know if they're gonna auto do it. Can you?
No, you're going to be able. It's PC. You're going to be able to toggle it on and off.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll see.
And it's mainly made for games that existed before HDR was a thing. Yeah, so it's made mainly for those games. Yeah,
they'll look ugly.
So it's been 3 months since Cyberpunk 2077 has been removed from the PlayStation Store. Still not back yet. Interesting.
Yo, that man teabagged.
It shouldn't be back.
I was gonna say, I feel like it has so much negativity attached to it now. It's like ruined.
Overall, I have to say I did beat that game. It wasn't as bad as people said, but I hear you.
I mean,
where did you beat it?
I beat it on PC.
It's also funny how that game dropped from like conversation after like a month and a half. Like, granted, okay, like the game had a very bad launch, right? But even I've seen bad games launch and people at least still talk about it like after a month and a half. Like, this game is not in like conversations. Like nobody's like actually still having like a conversation about the story, the gameplay, nothing. When this is supposed to be the greatest game ever made, by the way. So,
yeah, that game got a stigma that outweighed the gameplay of the game. The game is actually not bad if you play it, but it's missing some of the things that it was promised though. I mean, if it had third person, it would have been pretty good actually. Yeah. Simple shit they missed out on that game with.
No, third person makes everything better. Some people are in denial of that, but
what's funny? If you put the character on a motorcycle, you actually see him in third person. You go, why didn't he just leave the game like that? I didn't understand that because obviously it's doable. Because when you get on a bike, everything's a third person from that point. So they show you that it's doable, and the game's way better driving the bike in third person than driving in a car. But hey.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection comes out June 10th. Is gonna be in 4K 60.
Nice.
Or anybody who's Ninja Gaiden fan.
I will be checking that out.
Technically, already exists on Xbox, so.
Excuse me. Pardon. Through backwards compatibility and it's upscaled and everything like that. Okay.
Yep. They did a good job with upscaling that. I saw it.
Okay,
it's pretty good.
You. Smooth been feeling mighty good the past few weeks. With,
As he should.
Xbox.
As he should.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Telling you, man. I mean, hey, I was patient.
Yeah, nigga, we know for a whole like 6-7 years.
2013.
Talk about playing the long game. This nigga played the long, bro. Like, this man waited a whole generation for them niggas to be good. Paid off.
Yeah,
turned a hoe into a housewife.
That combo right there, boy, whoever that is.
And Payday 3 has found a publisher. I forgot to actually look up who the hell the publisher was, but they were looking for a publisher to before they started working on the game more. It's a games as a service. It's releasing 2023. I've never played any Payday game. Yeah, I've never played any Payday game, so I really don't have any comment on this. It's never looked good enough for me to play. You know, I don't waste my time on anything that could be. Even though if it doesn't impress me enough, I'm not even gonna waste my time. But I know it has a little cult following.
That is a PC sweaty elitist game.
Yeah. PC dudes love it. And I'm like, I've looked at gameplay. I'm like, I don't know the appeal in this, but you know, PC weirdos love it.
Yeah, it feels so
Isn't it
wrong
like-
to play that with the controller. It feels wrong.
All I know is just like a heist game or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I got bored with it. Anchorman tried to get me into that a long time ago.
Huh.
It's
And,
like yeah. Go ahead.
No, you can finish.
No, I was gonna say it reminds me of Rainbow Six Siege without the action.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Max said it's Koch Media who became the publisher. It's co-op, so it wouldn't interest you. Yeah, I'm a little bit anti-co-op. You know, there's some co-op games I like, but for the most part, I'm anti-co-op. Right? No, I just don't really feel like there's many people, you know, worthy enough of playing a co-op game with me. You know, I need a clone. That's the only way I'll probably like really enjoy playing a co-op game with anybody. They got to be like a carbon copy of me. I'm gonna be real with you.
I got a question. You said Koch Media is publishing it.
Yeah.
Is that the same Koch that used to do music?
The music label? No.
Yeah.
I think that's completely
Oh,
different.
yeah.
I think it's.
I'm about to say that was smart for them to leave the music industry when they did, because that used to be a artist graveyard. Koch music.
You want to
the
know what's
first big
crazy?
indie.
You know what's crazy about that word?
What?
That's
What is it?
not pronounced Koch. That's not pronounced Koch.
Isn't it
Get out of here. How do you say it?
You want to know how it's pronounced cock? I'm not joking.
Get out of here.
I swear to God, it's pronounced cock.
Oh Lord.
Most people say Koch though.
Yeah, I feel like I've even heard people in the music industry say Koch.
Yeah. Most people do say Koch, but yeah, I
That's
found out that was
crazy.
pronounced. That was.
Aaron Rumblack. Yeah, they call it Koch.
Leave it to Jack to know these interesting facts, man.
Hey man, you know, got married to the streets.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember if I had mentioned this during the quick news already. That Xbox is going to have an indie showcase March 26th. That's this.
Oh, cool.
So that's all the quick news. Now we gonna get into the important stuff. Start with this Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne hella long title HD remake that's coming to the West on PS4, PC, and Switch May 25th. So I actually thought this, because y'all know I don't keep up with stuff enough, these type of games. So it came out in Japan last year. It didn't come out in the States.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was broken when it came out in Japan too. Like there was a lot of bugs and glitches going on.
And the reason they took so long is because they wanted to make a PC port like they did with Strikers. So, yeah.
So this is the game that people told me that I would like more than Persona,
Yeah.
because it didn't have the school stuff. Does it
It's just
still,
straight.
does it still have like a lot of the talking, and is it slow?
No, it doesn't have any of that.
Oh, so this game is fire, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
straight
it's just
dungeon.
it's an RPG. It's even got
Yeah,
monster
straight
collecting
dungeon
if that's your
crawling.
thing too.
Yeah. They did add voice acting to it because the original didn't have it on PS2. So it has actual voice acting, so you don't have to read everything. So
Oh, this sounds like a day one. Say less.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
they
day
also
one.
added the content. Yeah, they also added the content that we never got, that Japan got. So, because they made like 3 different versions of this game, and Japan had like an exclusive version that never got localized until now. So.
Chris said
Is it true that they're making you pay for Dante?
Yes.
You still got to pay for. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So Chris Righteous said it's one of the hardest JRPGs ever. I mean, you know, that ain't nothing to me. You know, come on, dog. You know my skill out here, dog. You know how I do.
Oh, Lord.
Somebody finna clip that.
Get over yourself.
Come
Yeah,
on, man. Y'all,
Yeah, someone clip
listen,
that.
when y'all tell me games are hard, do y'all know who y'all talking to? Have y'all forgot? Listen,
You're
first of
so
all,
annoying. No,
listen.
literally, guys. I tweeted that I was playing Sekiro and I got Dragon Rot fucking around with that ogre, and BG comes, "Oh, I didn't go through that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
Dragon
even know what
Rot,
that
what
screen
is
is.
that?"
Jack, have you ever seen a rot screen? I've never seen it in that game. I'm too good for that. I never seen it, dog. Like when people started talking to me about rot, I had to go on YouTube and look it up. That's the only way somebody like me could see that screen. Come on, dog.
You are a troll.
Come on, man. Listen, you talking to the guy who beat God of War on Gimme God of War. Yes, I'm still gonna flex that. I'm gonna flex that for the rest of my life. Y'all never gonna hear the end of it. It's me. I'm here. Gaming God.
Somebody say you can't beat Doom or turn on the hardest difficulty. I don't know.
I don't like Doom. I don't care.
BG can't beat Record.
Oh my god!
I beat Record. I think I got. I'm like the diamond achievement for the only person in this party that beat Record. Isn't that right?
Yeah, because you have tolerance for bad
That's
games.
incredible. That's incredible.
I beat Record,
tolerance
though.
for bad games. So
that trash.
It's very
Oh, wow.
it's a very bad game.
Wow,
Very bad. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the Shin Megami Tensei 3. You know, I never played it before, and everybody tells me, you know, it will be right up my alley. You know, I like the way I describe it. It sounded real sexy. So I'm actually looking forward to that.
You gonna play it on the hardest difficulty?
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, is it just normal, medium, hard?
Are you actually planning on getting this game, yo?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like you're buying it.
Yeah, man. I don't think
I'm buying it, dog.
For what?
This man's trying to artificially drag the podcast, talking about he's gonna buy Shin Megami Tensei.
I've been telling people, listen, I want Persona without the dumb corny high school story, and people said it's it. So I've been hyped for this for a while.
Yeah, I think 3 of us agree. It got a sound to it like he ain't buying it.
Bruh, I'm gonna buy it, dog. Okay, I'm dead. So is it just normal, medium? Easy, normal, hard? Are those the 3 difficulties? That pretty much.
There might be an extra harder one after that. I know Shadow Elite did that.
Yeah, they added new difficulties to the remaster, I believe. So
is it also like 175 hours like Persona 5?
No, actually no.
Okay. This game gonna be a
true. I'm saying I did the true ending. I did a replay of the game last year, and I got the true ending. And it only took me like 50 hours, I think. So
BG don't care about you.
Oh, this game gonna be a breeze, dog. Hey man, listen. This game getting mopped up. Get the broom in the mop. It's getting cleaned up, bro. We cleaning it up.
Oh, someone clip that.
Getting cleaned up, dog. Easy. Don't even worry about it.
Lord.
When is that coming out?
May 25th.
Okay, yeah, ain't nothing really coming out in
yeah.
It's like, okay, you good.
Okay. Somebody said they couldn't hear me. I turned myself up a bit. Okay. All right, so yeah, Shin Megami Tensei. We can move on. Let's talk about this. This Xbox wireless headset that all the Xbox fans were so excited to get this week. Let me be the fun police first. Listen, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but headsets made by Sony, Microsoft, any of these, corporations that don't solely, make headsets or specialize in audio, they're trash. I'm sorry to tell you. They're trash. I get y'all excited about it because it's on brand with, and it's the same thing with PlayStation dudes. Like y'all like to be on brand with the items and the peripherals y'all buy. I get it. But headsets made by these companies are garbage. And you won't know that until you actually use headsets by actual companies who specialize in audio devices. They have the and yes, you can hear the huge difference in audio quality. The only thing I would say gaming headsets have over these other, premium headsets is functionality. Sometimes and that's usually in the past. Sometimes these headsets are not specifically made to work with the PS5 or the Xbox or whatever. That's the only advantage y'all might have. But other than that, Don't buy these garbage old headsets, dog. They're trash. Go ahead, Smooth.
I mean, I don't have
They're good for the price.
much to say, but I thought it was because I already sent mine back to Microsoft. Mine's I had a faulty one, and so I had to send mine's after a few hours. The shit wouldn't turn off, and I couldn't like power it down. I could not power it down, and because I couldn't power it down, I couldn't sync it to the Xbox or sync it back to my PC.
Yeah.
So it was stuck on. So I shipped it back in the box with the shit still powered on.
Wow.
So that was my issue. My issue with that, but when it was working, I thought it was cool. I already had got used to some of the the features of it, being able to turn my console on with the headset and controlling like the ease of control of like party and game sound and the comfort, the way that it fit and the look. But yeah, man, I feel like, if you're not like a headset enthusiast, this is definitely a nice buy-in, very cheap. Hopefully the lifespan is longer than what I experienced. Like, hopefully that's not like a normal thing. But overall, I mean, it was promising from what I experienced it. BG, but before we continue on the headset, are we going to talk about this Dolby thing?
Yeah, we are.
All right. So,
does the headset have like profiles or presets?
Yes, you could set it. You have to set it up on the system side. You don't do it from the headset. So you can either do it via the app on the accessories app on Xbox, or you can do it via third-party app available on Xbox.
Do you know some of the profiles, like what they designed for?
Oh no, I don't know any of that shit, dude. I just put I am not like one of the things like, oh, let me put
audio files. You're not an audio file.
I'm not. I'm not even gonna pretend. But I know it has, obviously those features to be able to like kind of like be able to switch between like depending on what you're playing, to like have your settings prepared and whatnot. So, but other than that, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't know. It's not like anything special. The cool thing was though, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if other headsets do this, but I was able to play my game and listen to a podcast, at the same time from the headsets. Like my original plan would allow me to participate in a podcast and still listen to the game at the same time as I'm playing it. I was looking forward to doing that this weekend. It does work. It worked very well. But yeah, I mean, if you can find it, get it. If you don't need it, I mean, don't get it.
Just to let people know my thoughts real quick on this. The headset, $400 headset, is good. It has a standard 40 millimeter drives, which is what you want in a headset for that price range. Usually with a headset like that, if you put a mixer with it or an amp of some kind, it's gonna perform like a headset of a higher quality. The difference between the Sony headset is they're using this dynamic 3D, and then the Xbox one is supposed to be using this Dolby setup. If you
no, that's optional. Microsoft has
if you pay for it. Yeah, if I was gonna say if you pay for it, there's a thing going on with that, which you guys are gonna talk about. But just to let you guys know, the only real problem you might have with the headset if you brought it versus buying a pair of Astros or something is they're just a little bit lower. That's all. But if you got like an amp laying around, you could get this headset and be perfectly fine. So y'all don't have to
be.
How would you connect the amp to it? It's completely wireless.
No, there's ways to do these things. So if you decided to go that route with it, you could get one. But then again, for that price, once you start paying for other peripherals, you might as well get a bigger headset.
Because I'm looking at the specs for the headset now. Like it has a 40 millimeter driver. Yeah, and for the people who, I mean, not to get too technical about it, because I'm not a full audiophile. You can say I'm a half audiophile. So I'll be looking into all this stuff. Like, if you have the bigger the driver in the headset, it doesn't mean the audio will automatically be better, but it increases the potential for it and the space for it to be better. You probably look at it like almost like memory in a PC. It's like the space to perform all these things. And like the headsets I have right now, they have 100 millimeter drivers.
Exactly.
And yeah, so you could just 40, 100, there's a difference there. So I mean, if you're a
Real quick,
casual,
just to follow what you said real quick, that's why I mentioned the amp, because once you add the amp to the headset, you're paying whatever you pay for those. So those are probably $200 or $300, right?
yeah, these are 300. I got them for 250, but
Yeah,
they're
so you
300
would be
retail.
right. So you would be better off getting what he got, because then you could avoid all of that.
Right.
What
But
headset is that, by the way, BG?
it's
I saw the video you did for it.
It's the Odyssey Penrose.
There you go.
They just came out end of last year. And they're pretty good. You know, I'm real happy about them. But I mean, the Xbox headset, wireless headset, it's $90. It's supposed to be some entry level. If you don't care about it, if you don't care about, you know, having the best audio, then it's fine. But if you are somebody who does, then I wouldn't
Yeah, like if
recommend
you got a
buying
home
those.
theater system, yeah, you're not gonna really think this is a good headset. You're gonna think it's mid. It's okay.
Is
Which
it
is what it is.
comfortable though? I feel like I struggle with finding comfortable headsets. Like the Sony Go wireless headsets sucked.
Trash.
They
Yeah.
were trash. Like
Yeah.
they hurt my head so bad. The ear part didn't even fit over my ear entirely, so it just kind of sat on top of them and smashed them the whole time I had them on. I hated it. I've yet to find any headsets that are more comfortable than Astro.
Yeah,
That's a
like
fact. That's a fact.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Astros are very comfortable, but I think some of the best headsets I've used has been like Playtronics, and even the Steel series were pretty dope in terms of.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say Steel Series, the Steel Series
second best.
Arctis,
Probably
the
second
Steel
best,
Series
yeah.
Arctis 7, those are pretty good, you know, for gaming headsets. Astros are also okay, but you know, you can't go wrong with Sennheisers or damn, I forgot what the other ones are called. But yeah, those are pretty good brands.
Y'all never mentioned the good old HyperX. Oh man, HyperX.
Yeah, I know they have one that's similar to the Steel Series, but I've never used that one.
Yeah, they're loud. Someone said I use it. Yeah, they're pretty loud actually. Those are good headsets if used properly. But I think BG, you got the best ones, man. You got the best headset.
Somebody said Audio Technica headsets are good. I never used them. I only use their mics. I never
Overrated for
use their
gaming.
headset.
Overrated for gaming. They are good headsets, but overrated for gaming.
I think a good like test for headsets like that you use for gaming, if they're really good with like really helping you hear music, like if you listen to music and you could hear all the instrumentals, all the vocals and all the like little minute instrumentals clearly, then I feel like those translate also good to gaming headsets, because then you hear everything clearly during gaming. That's not always the case, but that's sometimes what I've noticed. So, because for me, the most important thing is always hearing footsteps. That's like one of the most important things for me in gaming, is just hearing like the small sounds, like the things that are like loud, you know, off the bat. Like that's not what you really need to hear. You need to hear like the small sounds that don't get like enough boost in game.
3D
I agree.
audio. 3D audio. PlayStation has that.
Yeah.
Xbox has 3D audio as well.
Now, yeah.
No, I mean, they had it it's part of the Xbox series.
I know. Now they have
Now
that. PlayStation had that shit for a long time. You got it, Smooth. You got it. I ain't trying to say what got it and what don't, but I think the PlayStation 1 is a little bit better.
Not a Metal Bear said not a single Turtle Beach. Is Turtle Beach still making headsets?
Yes, they have a 50mm headset. I think Smooth had one of them.
Yeah, I used to have Turtle Beaches. I used to rock with them heavy, but them things, the quality of them things were trash, bro.
There you go. See?
No, they hurt.
And
so
yeah,
bad.
they hurt.
They're made out of hard
I
plastic.
used to get like this big ass pimple on my ear using them shit. So
that's
crazy. Yeah, but they actually have a good sounding headset. One, I think it's the one Smooth had. I remember I used to see Smooth with it around his neck. So
yep,
I think it's the one he had. Yeah, it's a good headset actually.
The only thing
I know that like those are the people who play the game with their fitted caps on. Like, yeah, of course it's not hurting your head. You got a whole hat on. Yeah.
The only thing I will say, I meant to make a review about these headsets, but I never got around to it. I might still do it, but like these are wireless. Yeah, these are wireless headsets, right? But the what did they say the time is that they said it lasts like maybe, I feel like at least 10 hours straight. That's what they claim. But the charge time is like ridiculous. So I kind of, even though they're wireless headsets, I kind of keep them connected like half the time because the charge time sucks and the battery life, just isn't that great. So it kind of like you have a wireless headset, but your battery life kind of nullifies the point of being wireless. So I will say that's the downfall sometimes.
So wait, it takes just as long to charge it as it does for it to run out of juice?
To 100%, like almost. Like
Wow.
I think I read the manual just to see how long they recommend charging it. And I think it said something crazy like, oh, just leave it charging overnight. I was like, what? I was like, what? No, I think it said something like that, bro. You pretty much have to leave it charging overnight because it takes mad long to get to.
What headset you referring to?
The Odyssey Penrose.
It's because of those drivers, though. It's because you got the 100 drivers, man. 100 millimeters. Yep.
Yeah.
Those must sound good. I'm gonna have to check those out. I didn't know they had that millimeter was like that. Yeah, I'm gonna check those out.
Mm-hmm.
So yo,
right.
Astros, which one is better? That blows out the Astros?
Yeah, I would say these are better than Astros as far as like sound quality to me.
Comfort?
It's so Astros are a little bit more comfortable. These I forgot what this material is, but they have to I think it's memory foam, but it takes it takes a while because at first when you put them on, they definitely hurt. They definitely hurt.
Oh yeah,
first.
okay then.
So you gotta break them in like church shoes. I'm good.
Pretty much.
And for that price, that's a
Yeah,
Right.
you definitely got to break them in. Break them in a good week, and you probably won't feel them after that.
Yeah, for that price, I don't know. That's something to consider.
Okay. Moving on. So the king of the Unga Bunga shooters, released some content this week. Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2. That came out. Did anybody play this?
No, I'm still trying to get through the base game.
Damn. Nobody. Just crickets. Nobody plays Unga Bunga. Nobody loves this. People told me this is the greatest FPS ever. What's going on?
I played Doom Eternal when it came out. I forgot that the DLC even came out. I'll probably try this week, later this week or something. But I ain't played it.
Man, I need somebody to. Hey yo, chat, what's going on? Doom Eternal: Ancient Gods Part 2 fire? What's going on? Unga Bunga, y'all into that? These people in here, they don't appreciate FPS greatness apparently.
Wait, why didn't you play it?
I didn't play that dog shit. Oh man, I like a little bit of nuance and strategy to my first-person shooters. All right, I don't like Unga Bunga. Pew pew, manly big dude in an armor suit killing everything, bang bang, and big monsters and demons. No, I'm like a little bit of story.
I was watching Oh No, it's Alex play that yesterday. It was it was pretty intense.
Yeah, there is some nuance to it because I like the way you gotta take in the level design and movement when you play Doom. It's actually pretty fun. Not to mention it's kind of art, old school in the sense of the levels have secrets to them. It's not just a straight linear go down a corridor. It's pretty. That's what I like about Doom. So
yeah, you can't just sit still and shoot. Yep.
Listen, Doom Eternal is a game perfectly made for the emo kid that listens to heavy metal and wears all black when he goes to school and is getting bullied. That's the perfect. That's the audience for it. Rock music and.
Yeah, he's saying school shooters like this game. What are you saying, BG?
Hey man, y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Y'all, it's clearly a certain demographic. I'm a man. Shoot big guns and.
No, you remember Bond like that game. I know Bond is
one. Well, it is Xbox exclusive, so I mean, hey man.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, Holy said, but BG like Bulletstorm.
Ooh.
Hey, Bulletstorm has a combo system, so I'm just saying it's a little bit there's a little bit of nuance and a little bit of sophistication in Bulletstorm.
I forgot Holy beat that game on the hardest difficulty. He came out the cut for that. Yeah, he did beat that game on the hardest difficulty. That's a hard game, by the way.
All right, so moving on from that.
I got a question, BG. What's wrong with wearing all black and listening to metal?
and
Yeah.
and putting eyeshadow around your eyes and wearing, tight jeans and skin tight jeans and
That's
that.
me. Tight jeans, eyeshadow, black,
Hmm.
metal.
I do all that but the eyeshadow, but yes.
I do
You
the
know
eyeshadow.
exactly what I'm talking about, Mocha. That's different. You know what I'm talking about.
I take offense. Like, what do you mean?
You know, like the dudes in school that you thought might have worshipped the devil. You know what I'm talking about.
You
Wow.
crazy.
We all knew. We all had a couple of those in school. Like they're always brooding. They're like if Batman, had a cult, they would just brood all day and know what I'm talking about. I don't gotta get it.
We doing a super chat break?
Yeah, you can do that right now.
All right. We got Shot Red 555. He said BG can't understand why some people like Bond. Okay. We got Mr. Whitaker. He said off topic. Remember when BG was on World Star? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Nicholas Snake, the true antagonist. He donated Big Boy $50 donation. He said Jack and Smooth are S tier. I hate Bond with a passion. Everyone else is okay, I guess. Oh man. We got the real end. He said Jack can't taste the glizzy. No, I cannot say. We got Mr. Miracle. He said Sony bought EVO to protect the kids from guys like Player Essence.
Why?
Hey, no player essence disrespect over here.
That's funny. We got Shot Red 555. He say Jack, Bond, Mocha, then Jimmy, then BG. And he says kid is dumpster tier. I don't need to explain that dumb man child that has a weird reasons to play games. That wasn't nice. Let's see. Here we got Bionic Boner Boy. He said the last 2 episodes of WWP After Dark ain't been hitting Z's. Oh shit.
Oh man, he hating. That's cap. That's cap.
We got Gills. He says, as a Hispanic man, I must say those things look more like taquitos than tamales, Jack. Laughing face. Hope you feel better soon. Appreciate that. We got Patrick Morgan. He sent in a generous $20 donation. He said, how much money will it take for us to get another WWP versus Press Start stream? Doesn't matter what game it is.
He sent that right after we answered about
Yeah.
All right. We got Love Like Rockets 19. Hit the like button, guys. Appreciate you, fam.
Yes, please hit the like button.
We got Jazzy Jefferson. BG, I'll give you Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne HD on Steam before it comes out.
Oh, he'll gift it?
Save your money, Jazzy. Save your money.
Why are you hating, Blandrew?
You're going to be playing something stupid like Returnal or something in the meantime.
I would appreciate that, good sir.
We got Patrick Morgan. BG, if you're a gaming god, I'm going to need you to beat The Last of Us 2 on permadeath, no chapter saves.
I have The Last of Us Part 2 Platinum. That's all I have to say about that.
We got Tarek Ahmed. Sony Studio MD headphones / a separate mic best combo.
I know which ones he's talking. I think those are the Sony $400 headsets or something. Yeah.
We got H Dog Gaming. Someone pay BG to stream Doom Eternal on Nightmare difficulty. Guarantee BG will rage. Also, Doom Eternal has combos with weapons.
Yeah, that's
It
real.
does.
That
No,
is
it does actually have like combos. Cause I forgot to mention that with the glory kills and stuff. But I don't know if BG would play it. So they did make the game harder.
And we got OBJ Jr. Jet move can. Oh, what the fuck is it? Said jet move. Can we get your best Baltimore accent? All right. J-O-U, bit-O-U, fuck-O-U, fuck-O-U. All right, there you go. All right.
I think you missed one. S Blanks in 95. BG with the bad takes as usual.
Yeah, I ain't see that one. All right. And then we got Gideon Inc. He said, remove a member of WWP without ruining the show or removing any entertainment value. So why did you remove Jimmy? All right, bro.
Gideon always on Jimmy, man. Okay.
He loves you.
All right. What we gonna talk about? Let's see. Yeah. So PlayStation, well, Sony bought EVO. EVO is the biggest fighting game tournament. It happens usually July. No, Oh no, June. I think it's usually June, July every year. So I got some theories about this. I have some theories, right?
Pony up.
Mm-hmm.
No. Listen, y'all know I'm not the type to just throw out the conspiracy and be hopeful for everything. But if I was that guy, right? If I was that guy, let me tell you what that guy would say. That guy would say, okay, Sony is buying the world's biggest fighting game tournament, right? What is the biggest game at that tournament, and who are the developers of that game?
Right.
The biggest
Super Smash Bros.
Stop it! No, it's not. It's usually it's usually
Smash Bros is the biggest game at.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
EVO.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, the main event, Blandrew, stop it. The
The main event is Smash Bros.
Oh my gosh! No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hold on. Now, Street Fighter do main event EVO, but Smash be having like 3 games there sometimes.
Yeah,
it does number.
Yeah, but that's mainly because like the Smash community, some of them dislike the new Smash and the way it plays so much that like, listen, we need to keep these old like Smash from N64 alive because it's just way better. Like they think it's just better fighting game wise. That's not because like
BG Smash is the face of EVO.
Oh, you what? Blandrew, stop it! I need you to stop.
They showed
BG 20 million units sold. No other game is coming close to that.
Okay,
and it's always like the last game they ever show at those little events.
Okay, for us,
now y'all both talking about 2 different things. One is more popular, and one is the main game that they bring. One Street Fighter is always going to be there, but
no, Street Fighter is not the main game either.
It is.
That's the game that caps it. That's the game that caps it off. Like,
listen, Street
I'm
Fighter.
pretty sure.
Oh, you're not gonna say Smash is the main game, are you?
Yes, I think Smash gets the most views out of any game at EVO.
Okay. Let me finish. Listen, for someone who speaks, truth. Okay, Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom in its heyday, not currently, but Marvel vs. Capcom in its heyday. It's either Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom. Those were and always have been the main events of EVO. Don't let nobody tell you differently. Okay, so being that Sony bought them. If somebody was being, doing all this wishful thinking, they would think that, Sony is making a play for Capcom or something like that in the future. It would, I get the connection, right? So that's what I saw some people saying. I get it, for Sony to be sponsoring the biggest and owning the biggest event, and also they own the publisher of the biggest fighting game. So they would have like the fighting game scene on lock, especially since there's some fighting games that are only on PlayStation. So that relationship and that purchase makes sense. There's also people who say like, they could be bringing back PlayStation All-Stars. That's not happening. You're never getting another one of those. Okay, so that's less likely than them buying Capcom, and them buying Capcom is very unlikely. You wanna go ahead, Blandrew, with your nonsense that you were talking about Smash Bros?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
No.
So I have an article from Polygon here. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is the biggest game at EVO 2019. There you go. Everybody says, and I'm just making this up.
No, you making up. It's the most popular game.
That's
at EVO.
At EVO. But we were talking about what game is main event. Like how you have the opening act. The main event, the main event is Street Fighter.
I was just saying which game draws the most eyes to it, and that's Smash
you were
Bros.
Right, and you were right. I was trying to tell you.
What I'm saying is that Street Fighter shit every year they show that on ESPN. Like they show the whole shit. So it's a lot of eyes on that too.
And it's the last game to be played at EVO for a reason, because it is the main event. Just saying. That there's a reason. Well, I think there was 1 year Tekken might have been the last game, I think. But Smash Bros has never been the very last game. And even though Smash Bros may get more views, I don't think it has the most entries of players. So that's another reason. Like the pools of like Marvel versus Capcom and Street Fighter are huge. I have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure they probably get more players than Smash Bros.
Jabari said Smash is normally a off event, which is true.
Actually, in 2019, Ultimate replaced SF5 as the main event at EVO.
Yeah, which is Ultimate Marvel's Capcom, right?
No, Smash Ultimate.
No, Smash Ultimate.
Okay, that was
Smash
1 year.
Ultimate.
What year was that?
2019. I'm reading it
That's
right
ancient. That's ancient history. That was like mad long ago.
You had Smash came out at the end of 2018 in December. EVO was the following year, and then COVID happened.
That was ancient history. Point is, we know what the main event is. We know what's up. Okay, I'm not saying Smash ain't a popular game and it's not up there, but it's not the main event.
It's definitely popular.
Not the main.
So what was your main point here? I kind of zoned you out after you said Smash wasn't the most popular game at EVO.
It's not. But my point was, I think the buy by Sony buying them makes sense if they want more of a lock on like tournaments, especially since some games fighting games are exclusive to PlayStation. I think Nintendo said they'll. No, I said they bought EVO.
Oh, okay.
I think Nintendo said that they'll continue to evaluate if they want to, participate or whatever, or they might create their own tournament for Smash Bros. That's what they should have been doing a long time anyway. That's what Smash Bros. Players have wanted.
I believe they already do that for games like Smash, Splatoon, ARMS. They have like a little esports series for all those games.
Yeah, and those competitive teams are getting pretty pissed off with Nintendo. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
I don't think they elevate it like that though. I don't see it like really broadcasted or marketed.
It didn't hit as big as
it's usually on like Nintendo's channel that you have to watch it, like Nintendo's YouTube channel.
Yeah, but the rules will probably keep that from getting to EVO's level. The rules alone with Nintendo, they're crazy.
Is Smash technically a fighting game?
Don't do that, Mocha.
It's a party.
No, I'm dead ass.
Don't do that.
It's a party
doesn't look like
game.
play or feel like a regular fighting game.
No, it's a party game.
By conventional standards, no, not by conventional standards.
The creator himself said it was a party game. I mean, I don't know, though.
That's just a little hater narrative they try to do to discredit Smash from being at EVO and stuff like that. It's 100% a fighting game. It's just not a traditional one.
See, the thing, I think it became a fighting game because of how technical people play it. Yeah, right? There's no way at like first with the first Smash Bros. You play this game and you thought like, okay, this is a fighting game. There's no way. I think like people made it into that, and then as more Smash games came out, they made it more technical as a fighting game.
Okay, you could argue that about the first games, but to say stuff like Ultimate isn't a fighting game is just ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't care either way, but
Jack, what do you think about this as the resident PlayStation guy?
That Smash is a party game?
No, about Sony acquiring EVO.
Jack don't play fighting games, so I don't think he cares.
Yeah, I'm not really too big. I mean, it's a good move, you know what I mean? Hopefully they benefit from this some type of way, which I assume they're going. And Evo's kind of like, Evo got fucked up with old buddy. He was little kids.
Yeah, the
weirdos. Yeah, man.
It wasn't just him. It was like a whole group of people doing that.
Yeah, it was a risky buy because of the people affiliated and the last thing we heard about Evo. It was a little bit risky because of their reputation, but that's what probably allowed them to also be bought. PlayStation probably gonna manage the brand and the reputation of it now, so put some people in charge to change that.
Maybe they can fix the image, man. Fix the image, you know what I mean? Bring it back to the glory days type shit. Yeah.
And I don't think this is an individual play. There has to be something else they have planned to go along with buying Evo. This can't be like just some singular.
So what do you think? You think they got Street Fighter 6?
I mean, possible. They have Street Fighter 5 exclusivity, maybe 6.
Obviously, they do, Smooth. You could tell that's what this is.
Street Fighter 5 flopped though, like sales.
Yeah,
that shit did horrible.
What they did because of that. But they made PlayStation the main console for Street Fighter 5, so it would make sense to buy EVO and lock it in for 6. So I'm assuming that is what they did. Because now, if you want to play Street Fighter on console, you have to buy a PS5.
I mean, Street Fighter 5, I think it had legs though. I'm pretty sure it has some legs.
I mean, people still buying it, but like the sales numbers are horrible.
Yeah, the upfront. I mean, yeah, because it didn't even have a story mode when it launched. Like what, 4 whatever years ago? I don't remember when it.
Did it even have a training mode when it first came out?
Yeah,
Yes, I do believe it had. It didn't have an arcade, I don't think, when it came
No,
out.
it
That's
just
what
had the straight up one mode. Yeah, when it first came out.
it was missing something. I can't remember.
And they said it's currently at what 1.5 sales.
I'm still shocked that they were even able to lock down Street Fighter 5 as a permanent exclusive, because usually stuff like that is timed. Like, I'm shocked it's still not on Xbox. So they must got another play coming along with buying EVO. Gotta be
Yeah, they
something.
locked them out. They made that.
Well, wait,
that's
didn't
what
Sony? I was gonna say, didn't Sony like help develop SF5 though? That's what I
they
read.
did. They did.
Hmm.
Just like the Xbox losing the Call of Duty exclusive map. So this is one of those moves they did to make it where you have to play it on that console first.
I never played Street Fighter. I never liked it. I liked Mortal Kombat. It was my favorite fighter.
Nah.
I like Mortal Kombat. I like Tekken. I like Soul Calibur. I didn't really care for Street Fighter. So
That's the OG.
I mean, I understand. I've always liked Marvel more than Street Fighter. Like, what's funny is I was never like the biggest fan of the mainline Street Fighter games. I like Street Fighter Alpha more than Street Fighter. I think like Street Fighter Alpha are better.
Somebody in the chat said, "Do Xbox guys play fighting games?" But this is the thing that y'all don't understand. This is why I think they did buy EVO. If you look back a couple years before they brought Street Fighter 5 or helped develop it rather, every tournament had Xboxes there. You know what I mean? It was common to see Xbox as a part of the whole tournament. Now, them buying EVO, you're gonna start noticing everywhere you look, you're gonna start seeing PlayStation. So it is a marketing thing. But if people were really, really into the fighting scene, you knew anytime you went anywhere for a tournament, they always played on Xbox. It was always the play on.
Because like fighting game, pro fighting game players, they don't play about like their frame rates and things like that. And PlayStation had the inferior version, like during the PS3, PS3 era, like they during that time they did not want to play on PlayStation, you know. So they didn't. I remember seeing like arguments with like Chris G and like some other pro fighters where like if he lost, they played on PlayStation. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and they played on PlayStation, and he got in a huge argument and was like pissed because they used PlayStations, and they feel like you know, the performance on it like made him lose. So yeah. But we will see. We'll see what PlayStation does with this further down the line. Okay, so PlayStation Play at Home 2021. They announced that they're giving us 10 free games.
Snorefest.
Yes, it was very much a snorefest, and I feel like this was just a poor attempt to take away some of the attention that the Xbox was getting recently. So the 10 free games were Abzu, Enter the Gungeon, Res Infinite, Subnautica, The Witness, Astrobot Rescue Mission, Moss, Thumper, Paper Beast, and Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be free for a limited amount of time. So I looked at this list and I'm like, what is it supposed to do?
Yeah, these are all games people would have made fun of Jack for playing.
Yeah, it was like they went through a list of games that nobody was playing, and
absolutely. The funny thing is, right? It's like, is it getting the PS5 boost for the Horizon, or is it still the same regular PS4 version?
Still the same. It's still the same. And my thing is like some of these games are VR games. So I'm like, what if you don't have what if you don't have a PSVR? What are you supposed to do with this 10 free games? Okay, bro, I don't have a PlayStation VR. So am I supposed to like go out and cop one of them? I don't even know how much it is right now. But I'm supposed to go out and cop one of those just to play your quote unquote free game. I'm like, come on, man, get this trash out my face.
Like $200-$300.
I'm good, man. Get this trash out my face. This is PlayStation's poor attempt to give us some games or whatever, man. I don't know. They'd be doing anything to try to counter Game Pass sometimes. Like,
yeah.
Granted, PlayStation Plus games like the last few months have been really good, but I'm like, outside of that, their attempts are bad. Like I don't care about none of this. Yeah.
Hate to see it.
I mean, I heard they were giving a wide range of indies to AAAs,
Man,
for
care about
free.
none of this. You messing with these games, Jack? You looking forward to any of this?
I mean, I download them if I remember, but I mean, a lot of them games they already gave away before. But now, if you download them, you will actually own the game because they gave away before they was on Plus or something like that. So if you lose your Plus, you ain't gonna have the game no more. But yeah, just download these games. You see them available, man. I probably don't play none of them, but I mean, it was a nice gesture. I can appreciate the gesture.
I'm sure you feel those platinums, right?
Why?
I don't know, man. What's up?
I was gonna say,
The game
why
space?
doesn't Sony just put games that like from their own games like there's no Ratchet and Clank like the PS2 ones, there's no Sly Cooper, like they don't even got like the old God of Wars, like that would have been cool to give away for free.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Them games was trash, and had Microsoft done that and offered 10 trash games, Xbox players would be getting destroyed and saying how they accept the bare minimum. So I feel like that energy needs to be held with Sony. Them games are trash.
Absolutely. That's why I be on these PlayStation dudes about it. Like people say I don't like anything because I call everything trash. I only call what's trash. I'm the fun police. I have my opinions are hated on Twitter. So. Yeah. So those are the 10 free games you're getting for Play at Home 2021. Moving on. Fall Guys Season 4, that's going to have a squad mode. So that might be another opportunity for like a game night, maybe versus PSP. It's going to have like because each squad is like 4 players, so it'll be like 4 versus 4, I guess.
No, it's no, because I mean you can party up with 4 people now with 3 other people, but now it used to be as every man for himself at the end of the day, even though you squatted up. So if I get eliminated the first round and then you know what I mean, but y'all 3 make it to the end, I might lead a match. But now it's like a PUBG type shit. So if anybody on the team win the match, we all get to win. You see what I'm saying? So
okay.
yeah, it's just not an individual. I think I feel like it should have been like that from the jump, but I'm kind of happy they adding it to the game. I ain't played that shit in a minute, bro. That shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I only know that game from watching your streams.
Yeah, I got to get back on it, man. I fell off.
Shout out to Kofi. He still never won a match of Fall Guys. That dude's a bum.
Hey, no, but look though, squad mode though, that's a perfect opportunity right there. He might, you know what I mean?
Oh, he got to get carried.
might finally get a W.
Oh man, he gonna be the dude that just gets the credit for doing the group project, but he ain't do nothing.
I ain't mad at it, man.
Shout out to him, man. Okay. Xbox adds an option to increase download speed by suspending your game. So at first, I didn't understand why this was like something to talk about because I misunderstood what they were doing. I thought they were talking about suspending a game that's downloading to make the other games that are downloading download faster. I'm like, everything does that. Every platform does that. That's just how things work. When you stop multiple downloads, it'll make the other downloads go faster. But they're talking about suspending the game you're playing to make the game you're downloading download faster, and then you could just quick resume back into the game you're playing, which is a cool feature.
Yeah. Before they did this, they gave you a warning that the game you're playing is slowing down your download to give you the option to close it out, or now they give you the option to to suspend it while the thing is downloading. So just some more user friendly stuff that Xbox has been adding to the platform that gets underappreciated or ignored. Because a lot of people don't have Xboxes, so they just all this normal stuff that's probably going to be a headache when the PlayStation 6 come out. That we've just kind of get used to. So
can I point out how when PC gamers are talking about how they can do a bunch of shit at one time, console guys like to say, we don't care about that. We don't care about that. But then every time they get an update where they can do more than one thing at a time, all of a sudden it's a big deal. But anyway.
Mocha's called Console Wars.
It's called being stupid.
I love from the PC.
I gotta say though, as far as like features and even though it's old games, I'm not gonna say that Xbox dudes are completely first class citizens yet, but y'all are getting there. Y'all are almost being treated like first class citizens. Y'all what they need is I still got to get the games though. Until y'all get a consistent release of great games from all these studios, I can't call y'all first class yet. That's just me.
But this is the thing about this though. First of all, Xbox games still trash. Let's get that out the way. But as far as the way the Series X is like made and shit, bro, and the patches, we just talking about that on press start, bro. We might talk about that Avengers shit, but you see how on Avengers you got to download the PS4 version to get your PS5 save, but on Xbox you ain't got to do all that. And how Xbox is gonna get patches to run games at 120 frames, 4K, that the PlayStation is never gonna get. Just like the Overwatch patch, PlayStation never getting that patch. The Rocket League patch, PlayStation never getting that patch because it's the way that they was developed. Like the devs already said to patch the game on PlayStation, they would have to remake the entire fucking game to give you that patch. Yeah, on Xbox, it's just a patch. On Xbox, it's a patch.
Yeah, they literally release a new SKU.
We seeing the beginnings of it, and I know a lot of people want to ignore it. A lot of people want to write it off. All this Overwatch, I don't care. This Rocket League, I don't care. But when it start really getting bad, bro, like y'all gonna see, man. That's smart delivery.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had to do all that. This shit was crazy.
We're gonna talk more about smart delivery when we get to Square Enix Presents and Avengers. Before we get to that, so let's talk about Jade Raymond and Haven Studios. So Jade Raymond is opening and she's leading this Montreal-based independent studio and making an exclusive game for PS5, which is probably going to be on PC also. We know nothing about this studio, nothing about the game she plans to make. We haven't even seen a damn logo for the studio, but PlayStation dudes was already excited and throwing their caps in the air and doing backflips. I'm like, yo, what are y'all excited about? It's Jade Raymond, okay? Her last two endeavors have produced nothing. A game did not come out from her last two positions at the studio she was at, and we know nothing about her plans, nothing about the game, so I don't know what y'all are excited for. But Jade Raymond, her resume is pretty much as a game producer and managing director. That was her roles when that she had on The Sims Online, Assassin's Creed, Metal Gear Solid 4, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, Splinter Cell Splinter Cell Blacklist, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, and Star Wars Battlefront. Those are the games she had.
I don't like games. God damn.
Those are the games. Those are the games she had some credit in, some participation in. So take from that what you will, right? But yeah, I just don't see this as nothing to be excited about yet. I got to see what the game. I at least need to know what the genre of the game is, right? Before I even begin to get a little bit interested. And like I said, I'm not blaming her for the last few positions she was at working out, but I'm noticing a pattern. So I don't know, I don't know. Y'all got any thoughts on this?
Nah, man.
That was just Sony's. That was Sony's terrible attempt at trying to counter the Octopath Traveler coming to Game Pass announcement. It didn't really do anything.
Hey, I got something to say about it. I remember back in 2018, prior to E3. Matter of fact, it might have been April of 2018. Microsoft put up a blog post about them hiring Daryl Gallagher. And I'm like, oh, this is big. So Xbox start, speculating. Oh shit, he was behind a Tomb Raider reboot. We getting all happy. We excited. We're speculating. Then boom, E3 happens. Xbox introduces the initiative, and Daryl Gallagher is the new studio head. We're now even more excited because the studio has a name. And then they announced that they acquired this studio and that studio, and we're happy. And you know what the feedback was? Why are you happy about devs and studios? Get happy about the games. You're hyping studios. You're hyping acquisitions. We heard that, right? just for the same motherfuckers to do the same exact shit when Sony elects that they're backing Jade Raymond's next game. Not people. The hype was so big on just Jade Raymond news that I thought PlayStation built a new studio and Jade Raymond was taking over, and that wasn't the case because that's how muddy the conversation got. No, she's as an independent studio. I mean, it's just she coming off 2 layoffs. I'm just saying.
Oh, she quit. She quit. Yeah.
She quit. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I'd rather get let. Never mind. Never mind. That's not a good sign. But the problem is that where's that same energy? We couldn't be excited for the initiative and the prospect of what Ninja Theory is doing or a prospect of what Compulsion is doing. But these niggas could be excited for the prospect of what Jade Raymond might do. Yet she hasn't released a game in 7 years.
Hey, Smooth, I'm with you. I don't know what neither one of you niggas be excited about. Like, I don't get it. Like, we haven't seen a logo. Like, we don't got a logo for a studio, but dudes are celebrating with the fireworks. I don't get how none of you niggas function. I don't get it. Like, but we seen how gamers be. Y'all be getting excited off of names, and Jade Raymond is not even a name to be getting excited over.
I was just about to say that. It's not like she's a Kojima or something. So.
Yo, they were acting like she was female Kojima. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like never before this announcement did you ever hear anybody say, you know who I want to like start a new independent studio and make a game? Jade Raymond. You ain't never heard nobody say that. Now niggas excited. All these dudes is frauds. Oh.
You said she co-created Assassin's Creed, or
she was a managing director or games producer on several of them.
Oh, okay.
That's your answer.
I mean, it's nothing to hype though. I mean, we gotta wait and see what. I mean, first of all, this is not a PlayStation studio. There's some third party shit. Well, I guess it's a second party game, independent studio.
Kojima situation, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So we just got to see what's going on. And then she was just at Stadia, and they laid her ass off like 2 months ago. So I mean, shit.
I thought she quit. I thought she just quit because it wasn't coming together.
I remember her and old girl both got laid off, quit. The game ain't coming out. All right, so I mean, I don't know. So they probably just started development on this one because they were making a whole nother situation. So this probably 2-3 years off the earliest.
Yeah, PlayStation dudes be frauding, man. They do.
Oh,
but
okay.
But I be keeping the same energy. I be trying to ruin everybody's excitement and fun. I don't care who you are. I got to keep some of y'all, in check with all of this hype y'all be.
Yeah, and they be the main ones going after Ubisoft games too, which is the crazy part.
Yeah. True. All right, well.
People been dumb as fuck in the comments. When did I ever say God of War was trash? Good dick. People just say the dumbest shit. So let me just point that out.
No, you were talking about the 10 games,
exactly,
free games, and they thought you said God of War, but I knew you were saying the 10 free games.
No, I thought you said that at first too.
No, why the fuck would I say God of War is trash? I was referring to the list of 10 games that BG read off. Out of that whole entire list, the only decent game on there was Astrobot. If you give me a list of 10 games and 9 of them are trash, the list is trash. Period. I don't give a fuck who mad.
Jeez.
Anyway.
All right.
Well,
what else we got that happened this week? Okay, let's so I know on this podcast we love to talk about The Last of Us.
Oh Lord.
That's a hot topic around here still. So this is about what?
They about to be on your ass in the comment section, BG.
Listen, this is about The Last of Us HBO show. Okay, it's not about the game at least. All it is Neil Druckmann said that the show will have some big differences from the game.
We knew that was coming.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
That was expected.
Yeah, so pretty much what he said was that there's certain the story is still gonna have the show is still gonna have the philosophy, the underpinnings of the game, like the basic structure of the game, but certain things are in the game to like there's certain parts of the game that are there to teach the player things, you know, as to serve as tutorials and things like that. So there's certain moments that happen during those tutorials that you probably won't see during the story. So the show and the game won't be beat for beat, and it will deviate sometimes because you're dealing with a different medium. So you said, you know, people will be surprised.
It just have
What?
to be a story though. Like some shit just common sense though. You know what I mean?
Right? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like
Like,
Say that?
why would people
But-
think? Huh?
But the reaction, some people were upset about this. Like, like they didn't expect this. Like, anytime you go from a book to a video game I'm just giving an example, from a book to a video game to a TV show, and in any of those situations, things always deviate or change. But you always have people that are upset to hear that when it's just a normal common thing.
I guess.
Adaptation, man. Adaptation.
I guess he just wanted to prepare people, you know, because trust me, when the show comes out, there's gonna be people that didn't happen in the game. You know, there's gonna be those people.
I like how they got to come out and warn people about this, but they was finna make Joel a whole black man. Like, come on, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. it's not following the game, but you was finna make this man a whole different race, bro. Like,
Mahershala Ali.
As they should have.
Did you guys see how they modded The Last of Us to where people were playing the game as Joel?
Yeah.
And part 2.
I saw a picture, but I ain't look at it.
But and somebody said, okay, what happens at the part where you get to the Dina and Ellie smashing?
And Joel smashing Dina.
That's disturbing.
Huh?
That's very disturbing.
Why is it disturbing?
Is that
Heterosexual sex is disturbing you, BG?
How old is Joel? Like 50 something?
Yeah, like
Joel's like 50, dog. What do you mean? Listen,
Yeah,
listen.
Bro,
That's a whole conversation that Bond would get into.
You still gonna be trying to
Yeah.
smash something?
But Dina's like, how old is Dina?
She's like
She like-
20 something.
Are they in their 20s?
She's of age.
man, that's still weird. That's still weird.
Bruh, yeah. Listen,
Wait,
y'all don't think
Everybody,
so? Y'all think a 50-year-old and a 20-year-old?
Wait. First of all, in the post-apocalypse, I assure you, people are gonna be fucking people that's all different types of ages.
Nah.
Nobody gonna be thinking about shit like that.
Well, I know.
Not get eaten. They don't give a fuck.
Trust
about
me,
all
I
that.
know people like that in the real world that do that.
And they're
Of course, but that don't mean we
Everybody
think it's
knows.
that don't mean we. All right, Blanchard, you got a daughter. You cool with a 50-year-old like taking her out?
Nigga, you gotta keep the
BG.
population going. Nigga,
No.
what the fuck going on? Like that?
I mean,
No,
you
no,
say-
no. Listen.
I never said it was right, but it's way more common than you think it is.
That's all I'm saying. Let's not act like okay, if we see like some 20-year-old and some 50-something-year-old, yeah, we know what happens. Let's not act like it's completely normal though.
You finna let mankind die out because it's gross to bro. Come on. That's
Listen,
not
I'm just saying it's not completely normal, and we're not normalizing it.
Dina, get away from me, girl. You're too young. No, don't put your mouth right there.
Listen, I'm not saying what I would do. I'm just saying, looking at it, I'm absolutely judging.
Wait, what would you do then? Would you turn it down?
No, this not about me. What are you? This not about me. What are you doing,
No,
Blanchard?
what would you do? What would you do?
What are you doing, Jack?
Yo, this is what you get for bringing this game up.
Pulling my dick out, nigga. Fuck you mean what I'm doing?
Listen,
I thought you didn't feel good. What's going on?
I'm sitting up here fighting runners all goddamn day. Niggas trying to eat my face off. Hell yeah. Fuck. Got to have some type of enjoyment in my life. Fuck y'all.
Listen, I'm looking at it as if it was my daughter. That's how I'm looking at it.
Mhm.
If it's my daughter and there's a 50-year-old, you know, freaking dude out there in the yeah, bro. I'm not looking at it as it's the apocalypse. I'm just looking at that's like that's my daughter, dog. That's
Yeah.
how
That's not normal life, though. This is different.
Nah, because I have a
Yeah.
4-year-old sister, and if a 50-year-old showed up to take her out,
You want to get to meet the family.
You gotta chase out of there.
I got sisters too. I wouldn't want them dating no old ass men. But if I mean,
All right,
hey,
that's what I'm saying.
it is what it is at the end of the day. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
Whoop his
Nothing.
ass.
That's
I
uncalled
ain't gonna
for.
do nothing, BG.
All right, dog.
Yeah, BG ain't whooping nobody ass fault back.
All right, bro.
I mean, I'm saying like either way it would have been disturbing, but they probably would have had to mod like a condom on Dina's nose.
Oh Lord.
Wow. Anyway,
Yeah,
we gonna move
yeah.
on.
Crazy.
That's fucked up.
Can y'all
Yeah.
stop with that? That's a real girl. They modeled her after a real ass girl.
Oh no, that she's the chick they modeled. She's beautiful. What are y'all?
Cassandra something.
Eh.
Yeah, she's not bad looking.
Yeah, she got twins.
Like
Yeah, she got twins. Yeah.
She like she could
B-
sniff out drugs at the
BG.
airport.
She got bad, dog. She
What's
got
that
bad.
BG eater?
Don't you put Lizzo on a pedestal?
I don't. That's
Yes,
Jack.
you
What are
do.
you talking? That's Jack. What are you talking
There's
about,
nothing
sir?
wrong with Lizzo, man.
Talk about me.
Y'all got
That's
something
Jack.
to
Don't confuse me with that man.
Man, I don't see
what's
nothing wrong.
going on? Next
Word,
Hey,
let
man.
her top it.
Hey
Word.
man,
what's going
no,
on?
no Lizzo slander. Chill out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. BBW, bro.
No.
Okay, I don't know about
Yeah,
that
man.
word, but
Yeah, man.
look.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wow.
I saw her almost tip over a golf cart just by sitting on it one time.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I also seen the video where she was pretending to suck a dick. I said, "Oh, okay, I need to see the rest of it."
Who?
Yes, sir. Lizzo, you ain't never seen that video, bro?
Oh, Lizzo. Yeah, Lizzo's nasty. She nasty.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank you,
it's
Smooth.
not after dark.
I think
It's not
people
after
need
dark.
to let Lizzo live her life because
Sure,
if it
sure,
was
yeah.
who weighed less, you wouldn't be
Thank you,
wilding
Mocha.
out like that. The body shaming isn't cool.
It's not. But
Hold up,
Dina,
hold up,
Dina,
hold
but
up.
Dina, hold on. Dina definitely has like top 10 noses in video game history, though. That nose crazy. Smooth not lying.
I'm trying to make her seem like she Igor from fucking Persona. She good, bro.
Yo, she has
Nah,
a.
she, really,
you-
she got a YouTube channel where she plays the game. She's not that bad looking in real life.
listen,
In real life, but I mean, damn.
you can't even call it a nose. That shit is a schnauzer. What do you like?
Damn.
That thing is a schnauzer, bro. Oh my goodness.
Nigga said snap.
baby. You hump you up.
Hold on.
So that's what I think about when I see her. I think of the Humpty. Do the Humpty dance.
Wow, you said she got a nose like what's my man name? I forgot, yo.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, let's move on.
Hey, we need to do a super chat break, yo.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let me get to the bottom. Where is it? All right. It say OBJ Jr. said, Jack Move, can you do your best Yokio accent? Man, I got bitches. Man, gliding. I don't know what else fuck he be saying. No cap. There you go. S Blanks in 95. He says Smash Brothers is not a real fighting game. Bald black Nintendo dudes need to stop trying to make it a fight. Y'all funny today. Okay. We got OBJ Jr. To the panel. Which is better? $70 AAA experiences or Game Pass bargain bin gaming? Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, how you pronounce this? Helvete? Oliver? I don't know if I pronounced it right. It said EVO used to be called Battle at the Bay, and Street Fighter always headlined tournaments on the West Coast. Smash doesn't have the legacy that Street Fighter has. Without Street Fighter, there is no EVO. Smash is the community of pedophiles. Okay.
Oh man.
We got Rockstar 94. He says Smash does have their own tournaments. There is the Big House, and the biggest one is Genesis that is held in Oakland. There is also Smash Con. Shout out to Nintendo for having the worst online and biggest fighting game series. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got Shazad Khan City. Is it time for Xbox to bring back Killer Instinct to be relevant in the fighting scene? That's a good question.
I would like that. That would be cool.
We got
Yeah, Amazon owns Iron Galaxy now, right? The developers.
the people that developed the first one. Yeah, they did. Yep. Fear is the greatest motivator. I still rock the PS4 heavy. Do you guys think it's worth going out of my way to get a PS5, or should I just wait for a price drop? Hey man, keep your money in your pocket.
I will wait.
Don't
You ain't getting no price drop for at least another 3 years or something.
Yeah, you're not getting one for 3 years. So.
Just get it when it's readily available. Don't pay no extra money. Don't be on StockX, eBay. Just wait until you see it at the store to buy. Don't go out your way. All right. We got Bales 27. He didn't say anything, just sent the donation. We appreciate you, my guy. We got Ball Daily. Tell Mocha to be careful with having Bond wrapped around her finger too tight. Wouldn't want her to lose feeling in it. Okay. We got Fear is the greatest motivator. Isn't Lionel Richie 70 dating a 30-year-old? Is that okay? I don't see the issue.
I still think it's weird, but
Listen,
call that
listen.
dating.
If you can't listen, if here's what I say. If you can't have a the same conversation about what cartoons you used to watch as kids with the person you're with, I think it's weird. Like, like what? Like what? No, bro. But what can you relate to? Like, bro. Like, she don't know none of the cartoons you used to watch as a kid. She wasn't even bored.
He was as a kid, nigga.
All right, man.
like 70.
He get his balls stomped out.
What?
Isn't he the singer that got his balls stomped out?
Ain't that a scene from the movie?
Yo, what?
Anyway,
Never heard that before.
Is that his fetish?
No, I never heard that before.
His
It might be
wife,
true. It might be true.
wife stomped them shits out.
Oh yeah. That is a story. Yeah, okay. Oh wow.
we got Ball Daily. Y'all got to sub to the After Dark. If you ever wondered how this funny looking dude Bond ever gets any yams, it was revealed he drives.
Yup, he drives a Bentley.
It makes all the sense now. Sheesh. There you go.
Bond got the blicky in the Bentley. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is that everything?
Yes, sir.
Oh, actually, I see two more. Miko19 said a member of the podcast is currently doing this, but never mind me.
Doing what?
Wow. I think he's talking about dating. I think he's talking about dating very younger.
Oh, I know who you're
I
talking
think he's talking about body shaming.
He's talking about body
I think
shaming?
he's talking about the body shaming.
Nah, he's talking about Bond. He's
about.
talking
He's definitely talking about Bond.
because isn't Bond chick like 19?
Yeah, something like that.
Hey man, as long as they legal, I ain't gonna knock Bond, man.
And Tarek Ahmed said Dina knows more effective than a shiv. Real talk. Man.
No, my
That's not cool. I don't support the body shaming.
Isn't Dina like Jewish?
Yeah.
I would assume so. Yeah,
she is in the game. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of anti-Semitic. Never mind. I ain't gonna go into that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But.
Hey man, but hold on. We make fun of Blaze too because his nose is big and Blaze is Italian. So
you talking about Vincenzo? Yeah.
Yo, if you don't stop calling him that's racist.
No, it's not, man.
You call this man Vincenzo just because he's Italian. Yo, I died the first time you call him that. That's racist.
I don't know, man.
Yo, that's so racist.
He got a mad Italian name anyway, though. I'm just being, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness. What's his real name?
Can't put that out there, sir. We
don't
call him Vinny 4K, man. That's what we call him.
All right, let's move on. Okay, what else we got? Okay. PSVR. Okay, we got PSVR left, and then we'll talk about the Square Enix showcase. So, PSVR 2 controllers were revealed. Some details about them. They're going to have adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, finger touch detection, head tracking with the VR headset, and it's going to have action buttons, analog sticks, pretty much a whole bunch of the stuff that the DualSense controller has, all that tech. They didn't show that the headset or anything like that. We only got the controllers, which people said looked like the Sony Ericsson logo, or it looks like what's it called? The other VR headset controller,
Oculus.
The Oculus Touch, I think it was called. Yeah. So everybody knows that I'm not the biggest fan of VR, but that's simply because I think that the technology was just not there yet, as far as like how the games look and how they perform, the frame rate and all that. VR has almost killed me on multiple occasions. Well, specifically the PlayStation VR, because I've tried like the VR headsets like that cost like $1,000 when they first came out. I tried those, and that didn't give me motion sickness or make me nauseous at all. But the PSVR, I tried it on multiple occasions, multiple different games, and it's almost killed me, every single time. So, I'm willing to try, this PSVR 2 because I think it'll perform better. It won't have all this wires coming out the headset. It's only gonna require one wire to play. So that's going to be good. So, you know, I'm looking forward to trying this next iteration out.
Yeah, I think it's cool because don't people love VR for like horror games? So
Yeah, anything that's intense, yep, it's dope.
yeah.
Controller
And-
looks good. They did a good job with that controller. I'm curious about the color scheme though, because it's black. So
Yeah,
makes me wonder what the headset's gonna look like.
because the last one is blue and white, like the PS5.
Right?
Sure it's gonna look similar colorway.
You think so with black controllers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that would make sense. It would be uniform if it was like.
Remember the last PSVR used the Move controllers, and that was PS3 era. So
Yeah.
I give Sony credit because I wasn't sure that they were gonna stick with it because Sony always ventures into different stuff and sometimes they don't support it long term, but they supported PSVR and they're about to make another one because people bought it. I forgot how many units it sold. I know it was like over 5 billion. Might have been way more than that, somewhere around there. And it's the most entry level VR system, so I think it might have sold the most because it was the cheapest at like $300. All right.
Mm.
But you still got to have that living room space though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to play that joint, yo.
It's only got like one wire this time, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's needed.
Yeah, that's not bad.
VR is a good way for people to be active though. Because you have to move around more for people who want to do stuff like that.
You usually have like the exercise and all that stuff. Not that I would be doing that. I'm too lazy for that. But I would play the games that don't require the non-gimmicky ones as little gimmicky as you can get with VR. I still want to play games like normally, but just be in the VR world. So I'm willing to give it a PSVR 2 a try when it comes out. All right. If there's nothing else on that, we can move along. And I think this is going to be our last topic. It's the Square Enix Presents showcase. So here are the games that they showed. Life is Strange True Colors, Life is Strange Remastered, Project Athia, which is now named Forspoken, Outriders. I don't know. Is it Balan Wonderworld or Balin Wonderworld? I've heard people say
Balan Wonderworld.
Balan.
Okay. Balan Wonderworld. Marvel Avengers. The Black Panther War for Wakanda expansion. Hawkeye. Spider-Man's been delayed out of 2021. We're gonna talk smart delivery with that. Tomb Raider trilogy. Just Cause Mobile and Space Invaders AR. Let's first talk about Life is Strange, True Colors, and the remaster. I'm not a fan of these games. I would never play them. I know some of y'all are though.
Nah, let me tell you. I watched that trailer and I was not impressed. And it's because it gave me deja vu vibes, aka I've played this before, aka Ubisoft syndrome, where basically, you know how with the Assassin's Creed games, with Ezio's storyline, someone killed his family, he became an assassin on a revenge mission, and they kind of recycled that same story over and over again, same story, new guy. I feel like they're about to do the same thing with this game. Like, they showed you she was going home, something happened to Gabe. You're going to spend the whole game trying to figure out what happened to Gabe. Kind of like with the first one where you're trying to figure out what happened to Rachel Amber. So it's like the same thing all over again. I'm pretty sure they're not going to tell you how she got her powers all over again. And tell me why had a pretty, like the same type of story, like where you spend the whole game trying to find out what happened to somebody. So I feel like it's going to be mid. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I just feel like the first game was good. Before the Storm was boring, and then the last one sucks.
Yeah.
Like the last one was like really bad. So with this game, they have to like really redeem themselves, or people are not going to be like over the Life is Strange games entirely.
Well, my thing is, and thanks Jack Move for pointing this out in the my chat when I was doing the stream. So I'm a fan of like Don't Nod in the Life is Strange, but it didn't appear to me until like recently that this game is not being done by Don't Nod. It's being done by, is it Deck 13 or Deck 9? Was it Jack Move? Deck 9, and they did Before the Storm, and they did and they're doing this one. So Before the Storm, so obviously Life is Strange 1 classic, right? Life is Strange 2, well, Life is Strange 1 Before the Storm was a good prequel, but it didn't have any of that supernatural stuff, that supernatural element to the game. It was just more so of a, just sort of a like I guess just riding off the hype of the first game. Life is Strange 2, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the story. I felt like they had opportunity to do that, and I feel like they picked the wrong group. But that's another conversation. And so I didn't feel that one. And then that was pretty much. And then Don't Nod went to like Tell Me Why, which they did something different. I agree with you, Mocha, about I'm about to play something very, very familiar, right?
Yeah.
The familiar thing is though, between Don't Nod and Deck 9, their games, Don't Nod has over the years improved their like visuals and mechanics of their games. So that's why if you play something like Tell Me Why or Twin Mirror, which is the recent one, their graphical upgrade and their quality went up, whereas this new one, True Colors, look exactly like Life is Strange 1. There's like really no improvement, but the story does seem familiar. I don't know if any of you guys played the game Twin Mirror, where they're taking the same concept of her coming back from town. Like she's probably from the area. She's coming back because I think, what is it? Her brother has passed in an accident. And like they're saying her brother passed in an accident, and she's pretty much going to be exploring what happened. And I can tell you right now, the brother didn't die in the accident. Somebody killed his ass, and you're gonna find that out in the story. The cool thing I'll say I'm happy about is that they're not making you wait 5 weeks to play the next episode. They're gonna allow you to binge it because they're releasing all episodes at once. But I'm not feeling the concept. I'm not feeling the character, and I don't care about the supernatural element of reading minds. I think that was just they ran out of ideas of what to give, because these games have to have some sort of supernatural element. And
whoa,
what was that?
Whoa, I don't know.
But yeah, no, I had some anticipation for this one. But after I read the rumors, actually I read the rumors first, and then it happened. I wasn't really happy with the rumors, and then they confirmed the rumors were confirmed. So I was like, all right, I'll play it, but
yeah, I'm gonna play it, but it's like it's the same thing. You come to town, and when you get there, you're gonna spend the whole game trying to figure out what happened to somebody. I'm like so over that, but I mean, I do like how the character is curvier. I think that's good for like representation. But as far as the actual story goes, my expectations are low.
Of who though?
Huh?
Representation of who?
Like curvier women, like like in Overwatch, people really like May because she was like the curvier character out of like Diva, Mercy, like all of them. I feel like the new Life is Strange girl is more curvy, and I think that's good. But the story looked mid. But we'll see.
Is this girl in this new Life is Strange game? Is she actually a girl? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because then in one of these games.
So from what it is, yeah, she. I don't know. She got one of those, new gen haircuts. No,
we're not doing that. That's so offensive. That's so offensive, guys.
I don't know. He asked the question.
That's offensive.
Yeah,
one of the Gen Z haircuts.
Them trigger haircuts. That's what it is.
Oh man, y'all are toxic. All right.
Wait, Jack, are you picking this game up or no?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you look forward.
That's probably the way I'll. Yeah, because I did watch his Life is Strange playthrough, so that's the only way I'll check this out is if Jack plays it.
I piss some people off with them live streams, yo. God damn. You talk too much. What the fuck are you doing? Pay attention. I'm streaming. The fuck? Gotta talk to the people, man. But yeah, I'm picking up. It look intriguing.
Chrono
Next.
Clicker, lick the crack of my ass because literally, no, because I can say that it is rude to be shady towards like transgender or things like that, because it is, and me speaking out on that doesn't make me sensitive. So yeah, you can lick my ass.
Oh,
I'm
you
going
like
to continue to say what the fuck I want to say, and if you don't like it, you don't have to listen. Get the fuck out of here.
He might like that though.
Yeah, that's a one imaginate. Never mind.
He said, listen, he said, don't tempt me with a good time.
Cause I'm tired of bullshit. Anytime I say an opinion that other people don't agree with, oh, Mocha being sensitive. No
Here's the
one's
thing,
butt
right?
hurt, but I'm not going to
Mocha's-
be okay with offensive comments, because what if we have people like transgender people listening? We don't want to offend people. They are people too. They have rights. They have feelings, and I don't want to shit on anybody. And if that makes me a
Exactly.
bad person, you can lick my ass.
And
Thank
here's the
you.
thing,
Yeah,
right? Here's what
apologize to Renee, BG.
Here's what I'm not apologizing to nobody. Here's the thing, right? Here's what y'all need to understand. That is Mocha's, that is her prerogative, right? To stand up for certain people. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop being toxic, right? It's not gonna change anything. Mocha is just a different dynamic. Y'all need to understand, because y'all be acting like Mocha about to I respect everything Mocha says, but y'all acting like she's about to change something about the podcast. The rest of us still gonna be toxic. Jack
Right,
is still toxic. Smooth still toxic.
They are such crybabies. Oh, Mocha, you're too sensitive. My feelings are not hurt. You don't hurt my feelings. You're irrelevant nobody, but I'm going to speak on it when I constantly see dumbass shit. I'll address it a little bit to clear the air. But yeah, I don't agree with that. I support LGBT. I don't think it's okay for people to talk shit about them. In the transgender community, I just don't like that. I have transgender friends. I have friends who identify with that community. So what do I look like shitting on them? I'm not going to do it.
Just when you make that comment, can you just make it sound less like appetizing? Like say like on like a shitty day or a bloody day or something like that. I mean, we got. No, it's just.
And here's the thing. I do think we might have a small demographic of those people who watch, but they've never like hit me up and been like BG. I was offended. Yeah. Maybe they have been, but they haven't hit me up about it. Hey yo, if any of y'all ever been offended by anything we've said, hit me up on Twitter. I'm curious. Or do you just take it on the chin, or maybe not take it on the chin? Never mind.
Yo,
never mind. That's the wrong way to put it. Never mind. Never mind. That was the wrong saying. Just let me know if you've been offended. I'm curious.
I mean, I've never been offended by the stuff. It's just that it's like,
It's not okay. It's okay to say that. Yeah. It's okay to say it's not okay. Don't be scared of them.
Oh wait, no. I'm not trans.
What's just happening?
Oh shit.
No, I'm not trans. I'm bisexual, but I'm not like.
I didn't know that. See, this is perfect. Have you ever been offended by anything we've said?
No, you said no, because you said like I know you made like a slight little thing towards like the whole LGBT thing, and that's when I thought you just meant in general, or you speaking specifically about trans people. I don't know. Did I get kicked?
No. You're still
no.
Damn.
No.
What do you? Why would we kick you? What type of people do you think we are?
No, I'm on my phone, so it goes straight quiet sometimes, and I'm like, wait, did it like drop or something? That's why.
Hey, you say you bisexual?
Yeah.
Hey, I got this homie named Bliss Red, right?
Oh my god.
Yo! No, seriously. So, like what Jack did, does that like bother you, or like this is a real question? Or do you just laugh at that?
No, that's funny. That's funny.
Okay,
because,
okay.
Like, I know because Jack goes. Jack's relationship with Bless Red is just funny. I don't know why I hate that man so much.
No, that's the homie. That's the homie.
Nah, he cool.
Okay.
I can't believe Jack said that.
That was funny though.
Hey, yo, shout out to Bless Red, bro.
Absolutely, that's my.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I asked because I don't think we say nothing like that's too malicious or too bad that people from that community wouldn't be able to take it as a joke, right? I think we're like pretty.
You never know what's
good with it.
offensive.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I mean, granted, like it's not. I just don't want to offend nobody. I don't like offending people. That's never like. I don't want to do that. You know.
It's kind of impossible though. It really is. You have
Just
to,
look at the way people get mad at you, Mocha, for doing nothing. They find you
Oh
offensive.
yeah, especially now the comments for this podcast are going to be get Mocha the fuck out of here. I hate her. Oh my god, get Mocha out of here, you stupid bitch. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't. So I'm going to continue to like speak my opinion.
Get her the fuck out of here.
I hate Mocha. She's ruining everything.
Oh man. Okay. Back to the next game from the Square Enix showcase. So Project Athia, which has been renamed Forspoken.
Fire.
So this game, it's an RPG. It's an action RPG, and you'll take on the role as Frey Holland, who is a black woman. Apparently, is a black protagonist. And she has magical abilities to survive in this land called Athia. So that's really what we know about it. You know, the game's going to be fast paced. It's going to have a lot of like traversal, a lot of speed and fluidity, as they claim. So, yeah, the game looks good. I mean, we first saw this at that PlayStation event, PS5 event. It was last year, I think. It was last year. And it looked good then, but it was very, the frame rate was all over the place. We saw a little bit more gameplay here. It still looks like it's in very early development, but I mean, the game looks promising. I'm not gonna get too hyped. I keep my hype in check, unlike the rest of y'all. But it's looking good. It's looking good so far.
Can we say how good the character looks? Like,
oh yeah,
I'm impressed with the way she looks. Most of the time, when you have like a black person in the game, people just kind of add them to the game the same way that you would shoot dice. They just throw them in there without really trying to execute it properly. Like they usually have like Eurocentric features, but brown skin on top of it, so it still technically looks like a white person. She looks black. And they gave her different hair. Most of the time, all the black characters have to have braids, or if it's a guy, he has to have a high top fade or something like that. She looked different, and she's cute. Like, you don't see cute. Like, okay, look at Claudette in Dead by Daylight. Like, they know they were playing too much with the way they made Claudette look in Dead by Daylight. So it's nice to get like something different. I like the way she looks.
Because in the first showing of this, right, it didn't look like a black woman in the first showing. It could have been. I think they probably just had some generic, character model. So during that time, I
think you just seen her from behind before when they first showed her.
Yeah. No, it was a regular white NPC. It was like remember when they first showed off Quantum Break, like before they had Jack Joyce finalized as the actor, it was some standard regular smegular person that they had. And I think it was the same thing for them. But good job, kudos. I love what I saw. So
yeah, because I mean, has there been another action RPG with a black female protagonist? I can't really think of one.
Not
like
really.
AAA.
I can't think of one. Well.
I mean,
would you count Uncharted Lost Legacy as one of them?
RPG. Well, I said RPG.
Oh,
I said
RPG. Okay, never mind.
RPG. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think not with action RPG.
Nah, I can't think of one.
For a little while.
Yeah, it's a little milestone. No, we getting some respect out here. I'm saying the Black Queens showing y'all some love. I didn't see that coming.
I hope it's a good game, I hope it's not no Unga Bunga fucking platinum games type.
It's made by the people that did Final Fantasy 15, like that division of Square that did Final Fantasy
Ew.
15. But like,
that look cool.
yeah, I'm saying like they're obviously doing like a different combat style. But didn't they say this game is exclusive for like 2 years to PS5 or something?
It's coming to PC too, but yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Final Fantasy 15, Blandrew?
I just don't like that AAA side of Square Enix. I think they're better when they do AA stuff.
Okay.
He doesn't. You don't like none of their AAA stuff, not even near.
I don't consider Nier to be AAA, but the closest thing they get to that is Dragon Quest. Outside of that, no.
I was like,
is Nier
Nier and Dragon Quest?
I don't consider Nier to be AAA.
Both Nier and Dragon Quest are most definitely AAA, especially Dragon Quest.
So I never got that far in Nier, right? Because I just didn't like the game all that much. So do you really fight anybody besides those generic robots?
Yeah, there's bosses.
Them little tick shaped robots.
There's bosses. There's bosses and stuff, but as far as enemies go, for the most part, when you see like, I guess if you're looking for like non-robotic in the sense bosses, that doesn't happen until like story stuff. But other than that, for the most part, no.
Yeah, because like even
pretty good.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. Even like when I see people upload, content to Twitter or wherever, I'm like, yo, why are they always fighting these robots? Like they're always doing combos on these robots. I'm like, where are where's the variety of enemies? That's what I always like.
No, wait, don't you like Horizon?
Horizon has a lot of variety.
I think
there's
the original
wait, because Moko always looking for a reason and a way to slander Horizon. Horizon has a lot, ma'am, of enemy types. They're all robots, but they're very different. But they're all robots, but they're all very different types because they're based on animals. So put some respect on Horizon, Moko.
I don't have any disrespect on it other than it being boring. That's all. It's boring.
That's
you think Nier is boring. The mechanics in Nier are fucking amazing. The fighting, all of that,
hate platinum games
are
for no
amazing.
reason.
And you're supposed to be king. I love good gameplay, and you don't like Nier?
Unga bunga.
Whatever.
It's kind of unga bunga. It's not fully unga bunga, but it's halfway there. It's kind of bunga.
That's close enough.
It'll surprise you if you play it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. But yeah, but for Spoken is definitely looking fire. I definitely hope the game delivers. PlayStation dudes is kind of looking at this as a PlayStation exclusive. They've been putting that on their list wars. They've been doing the list wars. I seen Forspoken on there already.
It's on PC though. Whatever.
Yeah, but they still putting it on. You know how they do. Man, it's definitely looking fire. I mean, visually it's impressive. Gameplay wise, it looks fun. Not sure what the story's about. I don't think we know anything much about the story.
Just ain't
not just what you described. A random girl got trapped into a fantasy world.
Yeah. Okay. And it's coming out. Well, the release date as of right now, is 2022. See about that though. Okay. Next was Outriders. So they showed more about Outriders, and yeah, you the only thing I gotta say about this is, so Xbox dudes were acting a little bit different because it was confirmed that this game was going to get Xbox Game Pass day one. I'm happy for the game because outside of Xbox Game Pass, nobody was gonna buy this and it was gonna flop. So I'm happy for the studio and the publishers and all that stuff. Cool, get your game into people's hands. But I just didn't see why. I'm like, listen, people, I know I got bad memory, but I knew just 2 weeks ago everybody was talking about how this game was mid based on the demo. It was a skip. This game, nobody's gonna buy this. And then
poor man Destiny.
Exactly, all of this, and suddenly Xbox dudes were excited about it just because it was going to Game Pass. I'm like, wait, hold on a minute.
Not Smooth. He liked it from the beginning.
Yeah, which is strange because Smooth is usually the one that's the hypocrite, but Smooth actually wasn't the hypocrite in this situation. He was actually excited. He was actually looking forward to it before the demo. But all these other dudes, they was slandering it, and then suddenly, okay, Game Pass is going to Game Pass day one. So I guess, man, y'all, I'm tired though. I'm tired. Tired.
I mean, it's the first, domino to fall. You know what I mean? But I think, like I said before, I think last week's podcast, it was all but confirmed. We were still on the speculating in at the end. But no, I'm happy, but I'm hoping like more publishers put their games in Game Pass to launch in, because I think, especially if you have a game that you're unsure about, that's not let's say holding that much weight. Obviously, Outriders is a new IP and whatnot, so I think it's good. The thing that sucks is that when they finally confirmed it, because everybody who played the demo, if you decided that you liked the demo, chances are you probably pre-ordered the game. At the end of the demo, you're prompted to pre-order the game. So I'm pretty sure Xbox is prepared to refund a lot of people until they can get it in, and that's probably what factored into the price of this thing going into Game Pass as well. So, but I'm hyped. But that wasn't the only thing. You know what I mean? They snuck freaking Octopath in there, and we didn't even know that was coming to Xbox.
Well, that was a good pickup for y'all. Because with Outriders, it seemed like maybe what it was that Xbox dudes was more excited at the fact that a game was coming day one. A game like this was coming day one, more than they were excited for the actual game.
I can agree. Yeah.
So it's the possibility of the future they were excited for more than the game, I guess.
I can agree with that. Not me,
and
but
Smooth.
Yeah.
How come I keep seeing people hype that Octopath is coming to the Xbox, but when you ask them if they're playing it, they all keep telling me no?
Uh-oh.
It's the chink in the armor thing. It's not, the thing is, it's not on PlayStation yet, and it's a JRPG. And so people, they got something to flaunt in their face. Guess who got the marketing rights for Scarlet Nexus? You know what I mean? Xbox. You know what I mean? When you see Scarlet Nexus, you see the Xbox.
It's just for an argument, is what you're saying.
It's just for arguments. I don't even think
what the fuck, yo? This is crazy. So y'all not actually happy y'all got the game. You just happy you get to use it as an argument. Okay.
Bruh, like
list wars.
And people making the Switch, the PC, and the Stadia had it before the Xbox anyway. So I don't see the bragging rights there.
It's like the meme, the dude who comes in third place, but he's celebrating like he won first. It's that meme.
Biting the metal and
it's popping the champagne.
You said Stadia. The Stadia even fucking count? Niggas, nobody knew that shit existed on Stadia. All right, Switch, we get it. That's where it kind of got popular, and PC obviously this thing. But right now, the next in line is Xbox, and not just Xbox Game Pass. So, it's a good look. It's a good look. They also did the stealth drop on Undertale. I mean, it's a lot of good things happening on the Xbox side, and I'm watching people, go over, pretty much work harder than they need to hate on it, and it's sad, but yeah, the whole Octopath thing. Now people are just hyped that it's coming to Game Pass. It's not available on PlayStation yet. They can use it for argument's sake because people try to make fun of the quality that's inside the Game Pass. Clearly, there's quality inside there. Like I said, I had no real intentions of playing Octopath. I was going to get like some tips from like maybe freaking Blandrew or Addicts. I know that's something Addict would play, and see if it's something that I would play. If not,
you wouldn't.
I would. All right, there's that.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Smooth, you gonna play Scarlet Nexus?
I am. I'm pre-ordering that.
Good. That game looks good.
Balin or Balan Wonderworld was the next game.
Trash.
I thought they were gonna.
Hey, listen, Blandrew doesn't call like stuff trash like that, like I do. So if he calling it trash, it must be trash.
Yeah, and I actually like Yuji Naka's work too, but this isn't it.
Yikes.
Okay. That's all I need to. Marvel's Avengers. So there's the Black Panther War for Wakanda expansion. that they showed. They showed some Hawkeye gameplay. Is Hawkeye's already out? Is he already out, or is he?
Yeah, he
coming
came out. He came out this week.
Last week, yeah.
Okay. The animations for this game are so atrocious.
Horrible.
It's
dog.
so big because listen, you have characters that are supposed to be very agile and fluid with their movements. Hawkeye is one of them. Black Panther is going to be another one of them. But the way this game, maybe it's the engine, but the way this game's animation is, all of them look like they're Iron Man or the Hulk. Like all of their movements look like that. So it's like, it just looks bad.
I
And then
played and beat it. It's not bad. The DLC is actually a step in the right direction. It's pretty good. If you like the game or you enjoyed the game, the DLC is pretty good. It's short. It's 3 hours maybe, but it's not bad. I beat it already, so it's not bad.
And Smooth, you played. I know you were impressed by the opening sequence, but you got further in the game. How did you feel?
Right now, it is what it is. But opening sequence was probably one of the best opening sequence I played.
Man,
no, that's cap. Yeah, they get you in the campaigns.
That joint gets you right. Like yo, they throw the.
It's downhill from there. It's downhill from there.
Now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay,
bro. That opening sequence is the bait and switch. Okay.
Yeah.
Because after that, it ain't it.
That's definitely cap. But the DLC is like the closest thing you're gonna get to that. The new DLC is like the closest thing you're gonna get, and then that's it. We back to square one again.
So yeah, and then with Spider-Man, PlayStation and you know them done got people hype like, oh, you get exclusive Spider-Man content when this game, you know, they bragged about that when this game was coming out. When this game was coming out. And now you ain't gonna get it till like 2022 probably.
Yeah, they wasn't even on the roadmap for the year.
Yeah, no, they had to. I told y'all they had to do that because the game.
Damn shame.
That was gonna make it worse. Learn y'all lesson, developers. Stop that exclusive DLC crap.
Some of you PlayStation dudes got finessed. Like finessed, bro. Because some of y'all bought this game just for that reason. Some of y'all bought it on PlayStation just for that reason when y'all could have bought it on a better platform. Y'all got. Like got, bro. Rest in peace to these men, bro. Damn.
Hate to see it.
Sorry for that. Hate to see it. You definitely hate to see it.
Is that a case for false advertising?
Nah.
Because they still gonna get it. Just don't.
Yeah,
know
they
when.
still gonna figure it out. Now, they trying to capitalize off old buddy death right now, so you know how that go.
Yeah.
I think they slid.
That I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt and say they always had this plan, but I'm like, I feel like y'all did that because he died.
No, I'm sure it was always planned, but they definitely moved it up.
The timeline, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to come out that soon.
Yeah, it just.
Still.
I feel like they definitely capitalizing off of that. Okay, and smart delivery. So smart delivery. I saw Smooth pulling receipts this week. Right, that was interesting. I don't really see that's not something you see happening in that way. Usually people's pulling receipts on Smooth, but there was a lot of people that downplayed smart delivery when they first heard about it on the Xbox. But it was demonstrated why it makes a difference that PlayStation doesn't have something that is the equivalent of this. So, would you like to explain what I guess PlayStation dudes had to go through to pretty much move their saves from PS4 to PlayStation 5 with Avengers versus what Xbox dudes had to do?
Yeah, so apparently what PlayStation had to do when the next gen version came out, they had to, mind you, they had to install the PS4 version first. If you don't have the PS4 console, you have to install the PS4 version of the game on your PS5. Make sure you update the PS4 version on your PS5 so it can, prepare itself for the save migration. After you've done that, you then have to, I believe, you go through the save migration to upload your save. Then you download the PS5 version, download your save file, and then you can uninstall the PS4 version and you should be good to go. If that don't work, I mean, there's that whole USB thing you can do. But the problem is people are getting confused with the steps. and Square Enix and PlayStation FAQs had to send out how-tos, get your fucking save, because people were losing their saves, or they installed the right version at the wrong fucking time, and where they was like, oh, I meant to install the PS4 version, but I ended up installing the PS5 version, and then you started it, and that fucks that up. So whereas on Xbox, it was just a matter of the game updating, and that was it. So
wow, grand opening, grand close.
But the thing is, though, it's been like this actually for a while. Remember when there was those reports when, you know, certain games were announcing that, oh, this game doesn't support cross saves, or on PS5 and stuff like that. It was happening, but people weren't paying attention because they was like, you know, I got launch titles and shit. We ain't gonna be playing old games, right? All this other shit they were talking, right? So it happened with multiple games, like fucking Mortal Shell. Mortal Shell got a next gen version, and the developers came out and just posted, Xbox, it supports your saves and everything carry, or PlayStation, no, you got to start a new thing. That's simple. No reason, no explanation. You just have to start from scratch, B. That's what it was, and it's going to be like that for a handful of games that don't have a proper solution. And Sony's solution itself. Remember, Spider-Man, you had to do the same thing to a lesser degree. You had to get your save. Remember, y'all was getting y'all platinum trophies. Yep. You had to go upload. I don't know what the fuck y'all did, but I couldn't do it because I lost my save file. It was too late for me because I forgot I was not playing for PS Plus when Spider-Man was out. So that's my fault. But but yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. But the thing is, you had all these people. You had people like Red Dragon, Wooly Gamer, Crap Gamer, Salty, all these dudes talking about it's just a buzzword. Like Microsoft always putting these buzzwords on cross saves and cross buy and on PlayStation and PC is just upgrades or free upgrades. They gotta always put buzzwords. Nobody cares about this marketing stuff. And watch the shit play out in action. They all look stupid. Like it should be easy. It should be just, oh, cross-platform saves. It should just be cloud save, but apparently it's not. And go ahead, my bad.
So no, like I'm looking at the chat. Apparently, I think Jay Barry and Chris Righteous are saying that you're exaggerating, or people are exaggerating the process on PlayStation 5. Would y'all would you gentlemen like to come through and actually explain what's being exagerated? You know.
Yeah,
I want to hear this too. I want to hear this. There ain't no exaggeration.
I want them to tell me how much easier it is than smart delivery. That's all I want to hear. Once they prove that shit, you can have my spot on the podcast, please.
Oh, yeah, because someone explained, because I've been hearing
100% right though.
Yeah, I've been hearing conflicting stories about how hard this is. So
no, it's annoying. It's very inconvenient. Very inconvenient.
I wouldn't say it's hard. I would say it's annoying as fuck. Yeah, it's irritating. It's more irritating than anything. It's just stupid.
So Bari and Chris Righteous both have access to the to this room. They can jump in here at any time. To defend PlayStation's honor.
Chris doesn't have a PS5.
Oh no! Oh man,
that Spider-Man shit was stupid too. Because even though your Spider-Man save was on the cloud, you would still have to download the PS4 version of the game. You had to use the in-game migration save. It was just stupid.
I'm just saying. One day, I'll tell you what happened to my Xbox on September 17th, I had the Xbox One version. On September 18th, it turned into the Xbox Series version. That's it. I didn't have to do anything. I just had to be connected to the intranet. That is all.
So Bari said nobody's saying it's easier, but you lying.
Oh, shit.
He said, but you lying.
They got articles on Kotaku. Paul Tassi has an article. They got articles on people being frustrated on how they couldn't just get the proper version. Like they couldn't. It's easy. I'm sorry. Was it the? Did they put like a 7-step program out on the thing? Like I could have sworn I seen the 7-step program on Twitter.
There go Jay Barbie right there.
Yeah, that shit isn't.
How are you doing, good sir?
Yo, what's good, man? You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, man.
Nah, like I was saying in the chat, like nobody's saying that Xbox doesn't have a better process when it comes to like cross saves. But what Kid Smooth just said is just a straight up lie. First of all, if you have to be downloading the PS4 version, you wasn't playing the game anyway. So that's why you got to download it. That's why it's making the process much more mundane. But anybody that's been playing the game, been playing all the DLC, the Kate Bishop stuff, already had the game downloaded. So it was much simpler for like somebody like me. What happened with on the 18th is that you had 2 downloads that came to you. You had the PS4 version and the PS5, because when it comes to PlayStation, they treat it as a different version. Xbox, you notice how when you see an Xbox game, it'd be like Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. It's like they treat it as this one version of the game. PlayStation is 2 different versions of the game. That's why when you download the PlayStation 5 version and you migrate your save, you're gonna get double the trophies that you already got. You know, I don't know if that happens on Xbox. Does it happen on Xbox?
It happens on the Xbox that don't. It happens for games that give you both versions but don't support smart delivery, meaning they won't replace the version. They'll just give you both versions. Like for example,
I'm talking about. You see, this is what this Xbox guys like to do. I'm talking about Avengers, sir.
The Avengers. No, the Avengers properly support smart delivery. So
it's all that is needed. Smooth. It doesn't do it just like the PlayStation.
Why waste hard drive space having a fucking PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 version on there where you don't need? All right, never mind.
No, I'm just saying that's why it's a different process on PlayStation and Xbox. The reason why you're going through an extra step on PlayStation is because it's two different versions of the game. Xbox is not. You know what I mean? So that's why you download the 18 gig update, and then you have to download the PS5 version. And then once you go into your PS4 version, you press one button. It take 1 second. You go to the PS5 version, and boom, your saves is there, and your trophies is going to pop, and everything is there.
You made that shit sound real easy.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I did.
No, it's not that easy though.
No, that still sounds like too much work for me.
What I just said is exactly what I did. I'm not even capping. This is no lie. This is exactly what I did.
Yeah, it's a scenario where you already have the game installed. I get you.
Okay, but
Yeah,
you
but
still need. I was gonna ask, but you still need both versions of the game, right?
Right.
Like you
but
need
he made it sound easy because you went past that whole part where you got.
But if you get the PS5 upgrade, you already got the PS4 version.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I said that's why I said that most people that is talking about that they're going through these mundane steps is because they probably stopped playing the game and they had to download the PS4 version. For me, I did. If you was already playing the game, if you was already playing the DLCs that's coming out on PlayStation, you already had the version downloaded. So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't that difficult.
I mean, I ain't exactly gonna stop people blaming them for stop playing the game. I mean, I'm just saying. But so
the only person in here that plays this game is Jimmy. That's the only person I'll actually listen to when it comes to Avengers.
All right, so hold on. Let me get what you're saying. Let me get what you're saying. Okay, so you mean the reason they wouldn't have to go through all those steps is because because they've already had their save for the game on PS5.
No. Like if you had the PS4 version already on the 18th, like that 18 gig update already initiated, you know, and then you had to download the PS5 version because, like I said, it's a different version of the game. They treat it as 2 different versions on PlayStation. So the 18 gig update downloads, however, depending on your internet, how long it takes. Once you have that downloaded, you go to the game and you just click save migration. It takes 1 second. And then whenever your PS5 version or you have it downloaded, you open that up and it just recognizes everything and the trophies are going to pop.
Yeah, because pretty much the PlayStation is treating everything like a new game, and Xbox is treating everything like one. So that's where it's biting you in the ass. Because with the Spider-Man game, what confused me was I didn't know you had to go to the tab and switch between the 2 different versions, and that's the simple thing that's throwing everybody off. You know that, Jabari, right?
Yeah. I know a lot of people get thrown off as far as what version they playing. But yeah, you got to press like the option.
Sony should just come on and say when you upgrade your game, you're getting the PS5 and the PS4 version. People would understand that better rather than them trying to make it like it's just one simple migration. No, they're giving you 2 different SKUs. They're giving you 2 different games on PlayStation versus Xbox not doing it.
No, but the Avengers.
There's a way to check between the PS5 and the PS4 version. You could actually switch because I didn't even realize the.
No, you can do that. You can do that with Marvel Avengers too. You can do that with Marvel.
You can switch between the PS4 title and the PS5 title. It's literally two different games.
The thing is, you know what the issue is? Is a lot of people that weren't following the game, they're not playing the game, but there's a new version of the game that came out. It's like, oh, let me try it. Because like if you really were following the game, you knew a PS4 version was coming as far as an update. You knew the PS5 version. Because a lot of people didn't know that stuff. I seen the Forbes article, and my man was just listing out steps. I'm like, you had to do all that shit. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? But
this is what I did. I bought the game.
It gets crazy.
I bought the game because it was on sale for half price, and I knew the next gen version was coming. So I bought the Xbox One version. It was 50% off. Bought the Xbox One version, and I didn't touch it until it became the next gen version, and that was that. So I mean, I understand there was people who got it to do that, but there's people going to have different scenarios where, let's say, they're upgrading. Like there's people who are probably playing it now on the PlayStation 4 now, and their PlayStation 5 comes next week. They ain't gonna have that easiest process. They have to download both those versions.
Yep.
No. If you say if they're playing the PlayStation 4 version now
on PS4,
you are if you playing the PlayStation PlayStation 4 version right now, and you waiting for your PS5. All you got to do is when you get the PS5, you download the game, and you go on the PS4 version first, and go to the save migration. The PS5 version, all you got to do is just load it up, and you have everything there.
Jay Barry, I'm not trying to attack Sony, but this is the part that's confusing people. People don't know that when you look at the icon, there's two versions in there. You got to click the tab and switch between PS4 and PS5. People don't know that. I
can imagine that this is confusing for casuals because it's like a little bit. It's a little bit confusing for me.
It's confusing. Period.
And I'm gonna be real with you
for a game.
Because if you do
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. This does seem like this is
certain games when you download them. Yeah, it downloads both, but you can go and delete. You can delete the one you don't want to play.
No, honestly, like I this is no disrespect because I respect everybody in here. You have to be a dumbass if you can't figure out the version of the PS4 because right there, I just did it right on my PS5. I press option and I put game version. When I go to the PS4 version, it tells me Marvel Avengers, PlayStation 4.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
It's not that intricate. It's not that simple as he made it seem.
Yeah, this sounds like a lot.
Once you get Jabari, you are talking from a standpoint of somebody who's done it and is used to it. So
it labels it. It labels when you highlight the game, it tells you Marvel Avengers, PlayStation 4.
Yeah, but you don't know to click the tab and bring it down and all that. You don't know that. The average person ain't gonna really know that. Nah, you got to be really you got to really know what's going on. Like you got to have
honestly, like I feel like unless you are hardcore, I don't think the average person is gonna know that there's two different versions. I think the average person would be playing the PS4 version and not even know it.
I think it's the same. Yeah.
I don't agree with that because, like I said, all the PlayStation 4 games that I have on here, it labels it as PS4. If you want to switch over, I get that. I get that you have to press option and switch over to the game version,
and that's the
but it labels everything for you. It says,
but niggas don't read. But niggas don't read, Barry.
You just said the confusing part.
Niggas don't read.
I don't.
Listen, once you start asking people to read, you're going too far. That's like,
like I said, I do think Xbox has will have an easier time when it comes to like cross saves and all that stuff, but I don't think the PlayStation way of doing it is that hard. Yes, is it an extra step? It is, but it's not that hard as people making it.
And let's be real. Let's be real. This is way too much to go through for a game that's terrible. Like, let's be real. Okay, this is way too much. Way too much.
You see, BG just trying to trigger somebody right now. Don't do it, BG. Don't do it, BG, because I can bring up an example when you was capping for. I think this game is great as well for Marvel vs. Capcom. But you was telling everybody you got to play it. Are you playing it? I can ask you the same question.
I tried Avengers, man. Tried it.
It's not that bad.
You tried a beta. It's a different game from the beta.
I guess.
Listen, yo, if you're a real gamer and you tell me, I tried the beta, I don't want to hear that bullshit, okay? Because a beta can be a completely different version from what you play with retail. Stop it with this casual. You see, casuals is infiltrating this damn community and it's pissing me off. Stop with this casual bullshit. I played the beta. I know what I'm talking about. No, you don't. You don't.
Hey, man. Hey, I kind of feel the same way about casuals. I do hate them, but I'm just saying, man. We appreciate your insight, Bari. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm listening to the show. Don't let me come back in here again.
All right, you got it, bro. We about to be out of here anyway. We about to be out of here.
Xbox get the W, right, Jabari?
Nah, they get the W.
Yeah.
Of course, it's an easier way.
That's how I like Jabari. He's a PlayStation purist, man. I need you to take these. Jabari. Yeah, shout out to Jabari.
All right.
It's not a hard thing to say. Like, yeah, it's an easier process. Let's keep it moving.
All right. All right, later, man. So the last 3 games they showed were Just Cause Mobile. I just gotta say I'm glad it's not another like full-fledged Just Cause game. Just Cause is one of those games where it's trash and nobody buys it, but they kept on making sequels. So I'm glad that seems to be the end of it, and it's been subjected to the mobile ghettos.
Yeah.
But
I just need them to get Sniper Elite out of here next.
PlayStation's a console. Nobody want to go through all that to play their game. That's like a PC thing. Nobody wants to do all of that.
But yeah, you're right about Sniper Elite, Blandrew. Like I hope there's not another one. There
will be. That game ain't never dying.
Jeez. And then the last thing is Tomb Raider Trilogy. So the only thing I got to say about that is if you haven't played this Tomb Raider trilogy yet, avoid the last one. Don't play Shadows of the Tomb Raider. Play the first one and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Pretend the third one doesn't exist. You're welcome.
Why? What's wrong with the third one?
I disagree.
It sucks. It sucks.
But it ain't bad. It ain't bad.
It's more of a Tomb Raider game than the previous 2. That's all.
Oh my God! Stop it! It's time to go. It's time to go. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. I beg to God, y'all don't listen to that.
Wait. Smooth. 3 is the best one too?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying you spend more time raiding tombs in that game.
That is true. No, that is true. That part is true.
That game's trash. Like, I really like the first 2. I like Rise of Tomb Raider a lot. I like the first Tomb Raider a lot. Shadow was like, bruh, there was so many things wrong.
They got progressively worse.
Which doesn't make sense. Like, not only like with the gameplay, but like even stuff that's like attention to detail type stuff. I think somebody made like a comparison video. You know how people make comparison videos as trilogies go along with like if you shoot water, does it make ripples and stuff like that? It's like one of those things with Tomb Raider. Like I remember in the first Tomb Raider, right? If you hit a guy with a shotgun, like square in his chest, that nigga goes flying. Like it actually looks like you hit him with a shotgun. Now, when you kill in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, if you hit a dude with a shotgun, it's like no difference than if you shot him with a pistol. It's like where did the attention to detail go in this game? Not to mention, like also, one of my biggest problems with the game is like they allow you to unlock all these abilities, and then and I'm somebody who was like do all the extra stuff so I can unlock abilities early. But by the time you unlock all the abilities, the game is over, and you don't even get a chance to use them. That was one of my biggest problems with the game, and the final boss is garbage.
Okay, that's agreeable. But I mean, I'm not arguing there. I'm just saying I don't think it's the worst game. I feel like if you want a proper Tomb Raider game, I mean, Shadow of the Tomb Raider does a good job at raiding tombs.
And also the environment is boring. Rise in that frozen area, that frozen tundra, way better. The first game in like that Lost Island, way better. This jungle area, trash, boring, not interesting. It's terrible.
Hey,
don't play the third one.
Mocha, hey, if you played the trilogy, right?
No, but I mean, I've watched my husband play them.
It's $19 on Xbox, right? I don't know what else they sell, but $19 on Xbox. I would have been hyped for it if they would have gave it some BC Plus treatment, but they're not. So I have no plans on revisiting it. But I enjoyed all 3 of them. Rise of the Tomb Raider is my favorite of them all. The second one. Hey.
So the Tomb Raider games are good. So the reason I never played them is because, like, basically you're just playing as a woman that goes around stealing from people, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Like it just
not really.
No, Tomb Raider. No. Not this new Tomb Raider. That's the old Tomb Raider.
She's pillaging.
No.
But it don't belong to nobody though.
What?
like
It belongs
Yeah,
to.
the dead people.
Yeah, motherfuckers that's dead, and there's other people that are trying to get it too.
No, but no, the old Tomb Raider, that was definitely Lara just going around and stealing, being a colonizer. She was absolutely just stealing,
A colonizer type of game.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm like,
definitely.
do I really want to play?
Well, she
that?
definitely killed like a whole. She definitely killed like a whole city
she
on the
was-
last game. So
Yeah,
she was actually kind of like.
Yeah.
She was literally killing like local tribes just to get their artifacts, and like the second game, I remember the final artifacts was like this ancient Chinese artifact, and she stole that. Yeah, it was big colonizer time, big colonizer vibe.
That's what I heard. Like it was some colonizer type of energy going on with those games. So,
but the new one isn't like that. I would say new trilogy is not like that.
but they're
like
worth
in the old
playing.
one-
You think they're worth like a playthrough?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, they were playing. Definitely.
Do you play Uncharted?
Huh? I like Uncharted.
That's worse. This thing what? Laura's nicer than Drake.
I was about to say that.
Laura has remorse.
She does in this new one. Drake's a mass murderer.
Drake coming out with a fucking AK-47 and fucking like grenades and shit.
Y'all know I have a thing for mass murderers.
Oh,
So.
we know. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the show, guys.
Oh, BG.
No.
Yeah.
Apparently, they just got a writer for Metroid Prime 4.
Ew.
I would love to hear that.
She wrote the story for Fallen Order. They hired her back in July of 2020. So that's probably going to be a next gen, whatever Switch game.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Because if they're just getting a writer, that game is still very far off.
Yeah, they just hired her.
Hey man, that game gonna be banging on that 4K Pro Switch Pro. Gonna be fire on there.
Pro, I'm thinking a whole next generation.
Yeah,
into
that's
that
what
game.
I was saying. Yeah,
You think they
yeah.
finna drop that Switch name, yo?
That's crazy.
No, because the Retro's Metroid games always like they're one of the few studios that like try to push for like graphical fidelity while trying to do 60 frames. So they're so that's probably like Brandon said, that's probably gonna be like whatever the actual sequel to the Switch is gonna be.
They said the Switch is like at its 60% mark already, so
60?
probably got like halfway mark. They said so. We probably got like 3 more years until the next generation.
Okay. Oh, good show, guys.
Don't you have Superchats to read?
Oh yeah, Jack, you wanna?
Let me refresh and make sure I get all of them. Hold on, everybody. If this should have refreshed. Okay, there they go. Trying to see which the last one I read, which was. Nope, that ain't that. Okay, I see it. All right. We got Verg Brizzle. He said, Mocha, I'm offended you told that man to lick. Okay. We got we got Nick with Stake, the true antagonist. I'm offended with women that uses foul language, but continue. Oh shit.
No way. I'm offended that your username has a Metal Gear reference and you're a bitch. Then keep going.
Okay, we got Shot Red 555. He said, Mocha, there is no way you cannot offend people, especially how soft people are getting offended for anything any person and group can be criticized. All right, we got Killer E305. He said, Forspoken, the game Sony claimed was only possible on the PS5 because of the SSD, is day one on PC. So much for the SSD. These clowns were overhyped. Hates. We got Hustle and Motivate. My guy, he said, hit the like button, Jimmy. You a real one too.
I appreciate that. Hustle.
We got Chris Righteous. Octopath and Outriders is a fair trade for Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 14, and Forspoken. So Xbox dudes, stop crying about Final Fantasy PlayStation exclusives. Okay. We got
Isn't that deal almost up?
Yes.
It'll be in Game Pass by May.
Yeah, for 7, yeah.
Yeah.
We got Hoovy186. Xbox dudes care more about the brand than they do the games. Well, we got the Ravenflow. Avengers is not a great game, period. Bro, what is your name? Big Alabasta. We got Big Alabasta. Tomb Raider Definitive was great. Rise was awesome, a 10 out of 10. And Shadow was straight garbage. Okay. We got Petter Gas. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think that's right though. Let's say Death Stranding is better than Shadow of the Tomb. I think that's it. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's it.
All right, well, good show, you guys. Outros, game inspection. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I don't got really much to say. Yeah, buy SMT3 and y'all be good.
All right.
Move.
Man, appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. What stream I gotta do this week? Is it Neo 2?
Yes.
So.
All right, so that'll be taking place this week.
All right. Jack?
I appreciate everybody for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again because I might possibly pass away soon. But if I don't, JiggyMerch.com, get in tune. Still got the Jiggy ski mask. I know it's getting hot outside and y'all complaining. Listen, man, these are multi-purpose ski masks. Okay, you never know when you got a mask up. That's all I'm gonna say. And appreciate you.
And you come in with those phone cases, right, Jack?
I can make phone cases. We're gonna have to work on it.
Oh, you got phone cases? Hold up.
I'm gonna have to go and put them on. I'm gonna put them on.
Wait, what's going on with your little battle league? I heard you got beef going on with the winner or something.
Oh no, man! It's supposed to, it's supposed to be Kid Dangerous versus New Yokio episode 2. It's a lot of fuckery going on. I don't know, man. We gonna see. Oh yeah, Smooth. He said if Kid Dangerous don't want to battle, New Yokio wants to challenge you for the next battle. Let me know if you want to do. Yeah.
That dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know if I want to. He's just not as fun. The other dudes would have been a lot easier, but I don't like. All right, sure.
But you don't see
Alright, so
Tony
you
as a op. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just wouldn't know how to. Yeah, but yeah.
He's from the UK, man. You might can put that in your bars. You know what I mean? Something. I don't know.
I'm not.
All right.
I prefer that.
Jimmy?
Oh, yo, what's up, man? Jimmy Good Games. I'm here. Everybody have a good night. And peace, man. Enjoy Avengers. Hopefully you guys watch the DC cut of Injustice League, and you guys enjoy Falcon and Winter Soldier. Peace.
Nah.
Mocha?
All right. It's been real, y'all. I have fun. And yeah, see you next week.
And Blandrew.
check out my channel. I got a video coming up this week, and yeah, good podcast.
All right. And yeah, check out my Twitter. I'm on there as usual, spoiling things according to some people.
There's something wrong with you, bro.
That's what I do.
Wait. Can we talk about that real quick?
Let's talk about it in After Dark.
Yeah, After Dark.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Even though I don't spoil anything. But yeah, we out. Check out After Dark. Check out the Patreon. Hit the like button before y'all leave. Okay? We'll catch y'all next